What do you mean my matcherino is not published? Ah, I thought it was published. It's not published. Ah, thank you, Khalil. One. Hello and welcome to Curry Cup. I'm Aaron Curry. This is my cup. With me tonight is SoCal's finest, Destin, on my left, or my right, your left, and Dave on my left, your right.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're doing that stage right, stage left thing.
Yeah.
Yes. SoCal successfully invaded the stream. It's a good time to be alive.
Exactly.
Also, you got for the branding, Curry. Can you make that a lowercase d?
Oh,
super
yeah,
important to me. It's super important.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, no, we got Curry Cup tonight. I'm excited. Number 27. We got 34 people signed up tonight. Big round one to get through. We're gonna have some good matches coming up here. I think we got Micropenne and Biscuit coming up first.
Yep.
Micropenne, traditionally Soros player, then came out the Will Nasty, right? And they've just kind of been on a tear with that character lately. So we'll see.
I'm gonna be real. I forgot that I was watching Greg stream, and he had two other Honore players show up with the name Honore Stash Job, and I forgot I swapped mine.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
So you just joined the cult and you didn't switch back? That's
crazy. I forgot to switch back. Oops.
It's all right.
That's great. Well, it's good. I realized that, Pringles Honore, that's like a real thing. my significant other, who does not know anything about Grand Blue, saw on range. She's like, "It's the Pringles guy." I'm like, "This is perfect." Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yep. That's all you need to know him by. But yeah, anyways, right into this first match.
Yeah, we got Charlotta. Okay, so both big aggressors, right? And they both got, kind of spooky high-low mix. Charlotta's, though, is off the flip, so it's a little bit more telegraphed, and Micro Penny is going to be able to, reversal hopefully some of it, or just be able to dunk on it. But right now, Micro Penny's just running away with this damage output.
Yeah, pretty much. A hard knockdown to the corner. Oh, and yeah, just dead. Just like 2 touches.
Absolutely smoked. Yeah, a little bit of neutral played, and then 2 solid hits, and that's all they wrote, right? That's just it.
Pretty much. All right, this is getting a little bit started right now.
Good. Going for the safe, throw pressure, and then Micro Penny immediately representing DP is a good choice. Not a lot of resources were available at the time, and just going straight for DP just to, challenge and say, I'm ready to do it. I'm going to force you to block more on your offense.
Yeah.
6-6 L to anti-air? I love it.
Yeah, that's like the equivalent of like Strive 6P, if you guys know anything about that. It's like, it is a pretty solid anti-air if you get used to it, but like I don't think a lot of people are used to anti-airing with with 6XL of all things. But,
Yeah, hold forward anti-air. I mean, I've heard jab anti-air, but that's a whole new level. It also has the upper body invul, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's actually like a really viable tool if you're able to consistently do it. So it's a good start. Micro Penny on the board here.
Yep. Okay, right there. Oh, good whip punish on the punch.
Yeah, now we got the Charlotta corner going on. Demon flip pressure. Just going to go for the safe dive. Micro Penny's still trying to find a way out, though. Oh, goes for the sit. And yeah, it seems like Micro Penny's just kind of committed to the block low, get hit by the overhead. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But regardless, Biscuit going to find a BC attempt. And it's going to get themselves around on the board. First of the set, I believe.
Absolutely, yep. Good start. Again, like we kind of mentioned, Wilness, big damage character. We saw that in the first game where it's just 2 hits, that's it. Charlotte's going to work a little bit more, right? You do have some crunchy counter hit setups you can do because Wilness has a traditional DP, but man, Micro Penny's not going to make it easy for them to open it up.
Yep. Good chunk of damage right there. Oh, dude, that that hurt.
Yeah, that crunchy with 6-6H, right? Hella plus. It's got that weird gap, so you could try to maybe reversal it, but if you're slow on the draw, it's a little over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Micro Penny on set point here. We are first to 2 during pools. It is first to 3 in top 8, though.
Oh yeah, there's that overhead full combo. Not too much after it, like 1 extra hit, but still enough to put Biscuit in the corner. Nice block in the third cut. Oh yeah.
Goes for the alt knee as a movement option.
Oh,
big fan. Uh-oh.
Didn't block the
looking
overhead.
pretty bleak.
And yeah, that's gonna do it. A Micro Penny. 2-0 over Biscuit. Like Biscuit was, they're getting their momentum back, but then honestly, I don't think I'd say that like the turning point was the fact that he was just getting hit with a lot of overheads, but I think the getting hit with a lot of overheads really turned that match to just kind of Micro Penny's favor. Like, I don't know, like it's not a lot of damage, but if you get hit by it like 2-3 times in a round, it's enough to put you in a bad position. And then eventually it was able to take the set for him right there. But,
yeah, absolutely. It's a little tricky too, right? Because Wilness is high-low mix-up. It starts with his hand in the sky, so it's like, oh, surely this is a high, right? And then you get exploded because it's a low, and it's a big 50% combo and all that jazz. But, so be it. Looks like we do got the matcherino.
Oh.
We're coming through on that. We got the codes, 50 of them. So what is that, like
It's 12.50.
I don't know, 12.50. That's the math there.
12.50,
Okay,
yep.
that is free money. You guys can contribute. Your name shows up. It looks like you even got like that little leaderboard. Khalil, much respect up there on top.
Also,
So
you can
Yep.
donate your own money, and I feel like you should, because it'd be
Yeah,
cool to
exactly.
pay out more than just the codes.
Yup, you know, just
absolutely.
being able to get these Granblue players money, because there's not a lot of, to be honest, there's not a lot of money going around in you know, the Granblue competitive scenes. You know, even if you were to donate like $1, it's like, how many people do we have in stream right now? We got like
20 some.
20 something. Everybody donates $1. We got, you know, an extra like $25 to the pot. It's like,
You know, I'm gonna do mine right now, so
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
be judged on that. But yeah, it looks like we got Solgaleo up versus Versina, Siegfried versus Narmaya. Big spooky matchup. You know, lots of explosive damage from both sides, right? You got to worry about the flip from the Narmaya, and then just
Yeah.
everything else from Siegfried.
pretty much. Yeah, you saw there another one of Narmaya's tricks, the little side switch on the M transient, but right now Kopi has a pretty good position right now. Solgaleo trying to find a way out of the corner. I think that was a flip attempt, but all good. Still able to get a combo afterwards.
Yep, able to go for this routing. Not going to set up any sort of tricky raging strike after the restand. Oh no, there's the second EX flip, and that's going to be the round. Yeah, good recognition from Kopi to navigate and kind of set up the cooldown to be ready to go for another flip. And yeah, it's on kind of Solgaleo to just say, I'm a block like for 2 seconds longer than I need to, and maybe it'll work out.
Yeah, exactly. Or even DP in that situation if you really don't want to hold it and you're confident that they're going to do something. But, of course.
Absolutely, yeah. Now Solgaleo is starting to stabilize a little bit more. You know, of course, Siegfried changed a little while now that Orkin doesn't get as much reward off of it with lights or anything. Now we're just going to use the U transient to escape. EX flip, maintaining that safe pressure. I like it.
Oh, and there's old Fireball out of the corner. Oh, in the jump to bait out the throw. Gonna spend Raging Strike to put themselves in the corner. Yeah, good confirm right there. It's like one touch in depth. I don't know if its throw would kill. Oh, but wasn't able to react to the Raging Strike. No confirm though.
Another EX flip. Now we're down to 1 diamond, so Solgaleo in a little bit of danger if they find one open hit. Gonna go for the throw. Still alive. Now they can't take another throw here. Raging Strike, Raging Chain. Gonna be able to close it out though.
Yeah. So like got caught low. Maybe we were trying to look for a DP, but you know, for most characters you have to hold back up to DP, so you're not blocking low anymore. So that does catch. Good call out for Solgaleo. And good call right there on the guest tech.
Yep, able to blow up that throw tech, very critical. Maybe trying to go for BC throw tech option select. It does lose to certain things like that. It's a little spooky. And also Siegfried rewarded for it pretty heavily, right? It's got that big 2M to cash out.
Yeah.
6XL is a big button too. Oh no,
Indeed.
there's another throw take blow up. There it is. Solgaleo able to cash out that SBA there.
Exactly. It's probably just spending it right now to get back a bravery point, get one down from Kobe. And you have a really good position right now. There's one touch, but same situation we saw earlier. The U transient to go past the fireball, and now Kopi, both players in a one-touch situation. But what a match right there. And Solgaleo is going to be able to take game 1.
Yeah, big challenge there. Little spooky there, right? Recognizing, all right, I'm down to 1 bravery point. I got to do something. Maybe 6XL pressure is going to happen forever. So take the guess. No DPs yet. Like we saw 1 or so, but as a reversal option jab, pretty spooky, but he's got a big jam. So
Yep.
Siegfried does it sometimes. But we're in game 2 on the board, and Kopi's partying right now pretty hard. Got this corner confirmed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a little bit too far for the throw. It's going to be put right back in the corner.
Super unfortunate. And yeah, you definitely don't want to be here as an Narmaya player. You want to be the other way around. But the anti-air, so surprising that actually stuffed it out. It is pretty active, I suppose. Oh no, raw Raging Strike forcing the burst immediately. And now Kopi. Oh no, we're just spending Raging Strike everywhere. This is going to be a dead Kopi. Solgaleo on set point here.
Yeah, exactly. Realize, you know, I just took away 1 bravery point. And now you got 1 more left. See if you can react to this one, and wasn't able to, and takes the round. And then you're talking about the DPs as a defensive option. We see it on both sides actually.
Yeah, it seems like we're trading these ideas back and forth, and you know, sometimes there's that meta game where IDP, UDP, and then I'm gonna block, and hopefully that happens. But there it is again. Oh, we got old DP on lock here from Kobe. We see it? No, the throw bait again.
Yeah, we've seen that. I think 3 different times with Solgaleo. Just run up and jump and get throw bait. But yeah, right now, I think both players on one good touch away. Both have the resources to do it, and yeah, there is that touch. As long as Kobe confirms right there, ready to strike, Raging Chain just to be safe, and we have another round 3 situation.
Absolutely, yeah. Good awareness from Kobe too, doing that stagger pressure. Now Maya does have that unique trait of having no close L, right? So you just stick out this really plus button. Her 2M's really good to confirm off of that too on counter hit. But right now, Solgaleo partying a little bit in the corner. This 6XL pressure super hard to deal with, Narmaya.
Yeah, right there. I think Solgaleo, I don't know what Solgaleo was trying to react to, but Kobe was able to land the flip, and we got Solgaleo in the corner, but 2U right there. You know, he probably would have gotten a lot more off of that in another patch, but here we are, and Kobe finally not biting on the throw bait.
Able to punish. Oh, good trade on the old fireball, so resources are the same, but Kobe here down to 1 diamond, and especially against Siegfried, right? Any hit, super brutal. Almost at that SBA range too, where they build up enough meter, but Kobe able to find the hit, and this actually might be enough with the restand. Oh no, not quite.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if you had cooldown again to go into the slides.
Yeah, now you can't BC. Oh, okay. Survives the fireball, but again, we're still in this dangerous scenario where Kobe can die from any sort of big hit.
Oh my god!
The stanky leg! Are you kidding me?
And that is indeed the big hit. Solgaleo just... I guess they just tune into their own totem and jumps over the 236U with JL, and yeah, was able to get that hit. And you know, that no bravery points definitely made the difference right there. Kobe spending it all trying to keep their turn on the last couple interactions, and you know, that's that's where you see when it all goes wrong. You know, you get hit once off of a falling JL, and you know, you're taking half your health, because I think Kobe literally lost half their health off of that one combo. So
yeah, definitely not the button you expect to get hit by.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, by jump scare, big fireball, but nah, just the longest JL you've ever seen, Michael Jordan style, and yeah, able to just close it out. But you know, good on them to recognize that the anti-airs. I think the anti-airs were a little low on Kobe's side. Did see that one nice one where they were trying to go for the throw bait, but definitely good adaptation. Solgaleo gonna be moving on winner's side here.
Exactly, 2-0. It was still a pretty close set. They both went, you know, down to the wire last round, but yeah, Solgaleo just able to close it out, capitalize on, you know, the mistakes, and yeah, so good on them. They'll be playing against the winner of Incendiate and Laguigui, so that'll be a winners round 3 match. So yeah, but next, seems like we have Torn against Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi taking it over South 2-1. And then Torn, who was actually supposed to be playing against Nothing DQ'd. So
yeah, Nothing wasn't home, so Torn snuck through our 4th seed.
I see. So yeah.
Nah, that was a power play. Maybe Nothing too scared. Who knows? the Wi-Fi ate my homework. Who knows what it is? But yeah, the Wi-Fi ate my homework, dude. But Torn, we got Torn on the Belial, and Abu Dhabi, of course, rocking the Vasaraga. Yeah. Like you mentioned, able to get over there from South. South able to take 1 game, though. That is a brutal matchup for South, but Abu Dhabi able to secure it.
Round start. Flip, we doing that?
Yeah.
Hey, it's the footsies, right? It beats 2M. You know, trying to go for the Tekken high crush technique. I like the idea. And, you know, Torn just not biting for any of the stance makeup, so gonna go for the throw. Abu Dhabi ready for it.
Oh, but yeah.
Dead, aren't they?
Oh, you are so dead. That's
not
even close. Yeah, able to punish with the close M and get a link into close H. I personally have not seen that punish myself, but good on Abu Dhabi for knowing the routing, taking the first round of this set.
Is this a type of matchup where you think Belial should just go for the ultimate counter as a reversal option instead? You know, less counter hit chance, maybe blow up the stance, but then again, you know, Vasaraga does have the armor and could cancel, so
yeah. Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times where he'll just armor through the hit and like charge, like I think the eye swing, and then he just gets a full combo, and then yeah, so it's probably a pretty big risk on his part, but if it pays off, then and you know that's something. But right now, not gonna be able to get that chance, and we have literally the exact same interaction from the last round. Abu Dhabi is going to be able to take this first game pretty cleanly.
Yeah, able to time those safe gems pretty well. It's so tricky to deal with that pressure once Abu Dhabi gets going with the armor and setup. Yeah, EX Fireball immediately armor. You have to know that's coming and maybe jump it and find the hit. Of course, Bilal does have that big JH, but even then, it's a huge risk.
Oh, it gets caught out by the Fireball right now. Another one-touch situation right here. DP finally lands, 3rd time's the charm. But now we're back in the corner, gets walked down, and Abu Dhabi taking another quick round, put themselves on set point.
Absolutely, yeah. It's just so tricky, right? You know, maybe go for some 5U shenanigans. There's the tackle this time, so you know, no arm up immediately. It's on. Torn definitely didn't find their way in, but Abu Dhabi's got the armor now, ready to party.
Yep. Nice punish right there on the swipe. Not gonna spend meter right there, but Torn, it's like first time in a pretty advantaged position in this set.
Yeah, finding the hit. Probably, I don't think we're setting up for the SBA, right? Still has the Rage Strike point. Maybe just trying to maintain that pressure using the meter, of course. Oh, finds the hit, but yeah, unfortunately just a little bit too far to link that out. Able to crush the ult skill attempt, too. Raging Strike spot dodge. No! Torn!
No, it's a little bit too greedy right there. And, you know, obviously the punish wasn't too great, but now you're on the back foot against Voss. This is the last place you want to be on set point. Ooh, far H counter hit.
Yeah, but Abu Dhabi has no armor right now, so, you know, Torn can definitely do it if they just find that one clean hit, but Abu Dhabi has 100 meter, you know, has armor abilities coming in. Lots of ult skills, possibly. Oh, finds the link and able to get the kill.
Yeah, this is... I'm about to say, this cinematic didn't even need to, and yeah, Abu Dhabi to be able to take it 2-0 over Torn. But yeah, Torn was figured out in the end, but I wouldn't want to say that that one greedy Raging Strike was what cost them the set, but it definitely turned the momentum of that round into Abu Dhabi's favor, and you're just kind of able to run away with the rest of the set from there. But yeah, good stuff to both players. But Abu Dhabi going to be looking to play Jamam in winners quarterfinals. Yeah,
absolutely. Yep, they're able to take it 2-0 over Vidril, and Jamam also had to play Levitar round 1. So moving right through that. That's for, yeah, like you mentioned, winners quarter. So not quite in the top 8 there yet, but getting there, right? Top 16. Yep. So. Oh boy, is this
oh god,
it is?
This is who you think both of these people are.
Oh heck yes. Oh, it's all SoCal tonight. I am so excited, dude. Dragalia, Acid Cookies, Destin, Dave, Aaron Curry, honorary SoCal. I'm all for it, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Also, yeah, Belfoy, I only chime in when I'm not busy. I'm more than content, like, letting these two rock the microphone. Like, I don't gotta do shit. I got notes on the mic. I get to sit back and relax.
And then,
yeah, you know, Aaron Curry works hard, man. He's got a tournament to run. He's got people to yell at in the bracket. I get it, man. Locals for the 11 people is tough. Yeah, that's right. We got one of those codes to claim.
Money to donate. Come on.
Listen, it's actually free money, by the way.
It's free money, and then you could also give more money.
Yep.
Come on, we can't just have Khalil be the only TO that gets money put into the pools.
Exactly,
I'm not asking for thousands of dollars, but I'd like to see more than 12.
Yep.
Just 1,000. Don't need to do plural, right? I think that's fair for a Monday tournament, right?
Clean 1,000.
1,000.
We had a BB tag local during the COVID years reach $1,000 matcherino because lol money is funny. So you know, if you got a little bit of that stimmy still, pass it our way. Much appreciated. Go directly to the players. But we're getting into it. Yep, we got the Dragalia rocking the Vicky. Believes in the Vicky to top 8. And then of course Acid Cookies rocking the Matera. So zoner versus zoner violence. A lot of screen pollution. I dread this.
Yeah, this is something like on both sides. Well, obviously, you know, it depends on who you ask. You know, Matera has definitely been the talk of the town recently, but people hate fighting Vicala no matter how bad you think she is. Because once she gets going, she just puts stuff on the screen, and it's like, what do you do?
Right, and it's so tricky, right? Because her item toss doesn't deal chip, you kind of feel like, I can just block it, I'm fine. But the problem is Vicala doesn't get tired of throwing items at you, and you just got to be there and stuck forever. Oh, not going to be able to punish the hop. And actually, it's going to be the round here for Acid Cookies. Simple Raging Strike, Raging Chain loops, doesn't even need the second one. Going to be able to close it out.
Yep. I honestly, it's like using super to punish stuff like that, especially how fast Matera's hop is. Like, you have to be extremely early, almost like a call out essentially to catch her in that motion. But yeah, not working out for Dragalia. But right now, good momentum right here. Has Acid in the corner, and you know, rolling some pretty good items. We got Cannonball into 2 stars.
Clearly, we have the training mode set on to the good item RNG right now. But, you know, Acid Cookie is able to stabilize. Got the butterfly detonate, too. But no unfortunate pick up there. Side switch was cool, but we should be able, again, Raging Strike, Raging Chain, all that good stuff. And now, Dragalia tying it up here.
It will, you know, pretty in control of that match. Just able to get that 1 extra hit to close it out. 2 rolls to punish the air fireball right there. And, yeah, you have... back in the corner, another good roll on Dragalia's part. We're going to be set up in the corner. You know, Matera might be pretty strong, but doesn't have too many options on defense to deal with this stuff. But
yeah, good jab check there by Acid Cookies, waiting for the patience to run out from Dragalia's side to get things going. Like we mentioned, there's no chip on the item, so it's just free pressure, but you're not really doing much. Maybe some meter gain, which is cool, but you could always just block, and then that's kind of negated.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right now, Dragalia just kind of forcing his way in. Acid his way out of the corner with a hop. He's caught low.
Good block on the side switch there on the roll, too. Able to find a hop again, but no confirm. Dragalia has found the hit. Raging Strike, Raging Chain. We're a little low on resources. Not going to be able to get the kill, unfortunately. Now it's kind of on Acid Cookies to find their way out. The star is going somewhere. I don't know.
Yep. Oh, and yeah, tried to BC, I think, was 623H, and you know, no one home and was able to just let the star and all the other stuff do the work, and Dragalia up a game against Acid's Matera.
Absolutely, but you know, Acid Cookie is able to find some answers to this pressure. The EX Cannon round start, a good way to challenge that hop pressure, and now all of a sudden Dragalia is just kind of running away with it. It's a lot of little hits, right? You know, death by 1,000 cuts as opposed to, you know, Matera does that too, but has a lot of damage output from that old butterfly. Right now, Acid Cookie's trying to find a way out though.
Yep, and there's that BC hard knockdown. Oh, tried to anti-air with 2H. Oh, it gets the confirm off of the star, not able to kill, but gonna put Acid in a pretty bad situation. Just gets the 2 out and is able to confirm in a Raging Strike, and now we have set point for Dragalia.
Yeah, absolutely. Just, you know, a couple unfortunate mishaps, that hop, but then, yeah, unfortunately, air fireball. That's definitely not what you want on the confirm, but right now, Dragalia starting off this aggression pretty good. Acid Cookie's kind of going back to just button neutral, right? That 5L is really strong from Matera, able to check any sort of the run approach from Vicala.
Oh, catches the... I think that was a hop back with a 2-1 for U. And now Dragalia, I was about to say, now in advantage, but now back in the corner against Matera.
Yeah, but again, now Acid Cookies trying to keep Dragalia out from coming. We see those spot dodge happens a couple times. You know, I think the roll's been paying off a little bit better for Dragalia, and unfortunately, Acid Cookies is just ready for it now and starting to hop those spot dodge attempts and just be able to challenge. The slide to escape the bear trap too. Good awareness and positioning, able to beat the spike ball.
Oh, this hit right there. This might be, oh yeah, right there. I'm about to say, that hit right there might be the turning point, and now one-touch situation for both players, and was able to wait out the hop with the close H, and Dragalia is going to be taking it 2-0 over Acid. So Vicala putting in work.
Yeah, and this tier list flip on Twitter tonight's going to be kind of brutal. Vicala, S++, Matera needs buffs or something, but you know, the butterfly doesn't have a hitbox unless you shoot it. Maybe it just is just an emanating explosion that follows you. Who knows? That would be good for 2.3. I don't know, those patch notes may come out in a couple hours too, so
Exactly.
we might see more Vakala buffs. Who knows? Vakala's been doing pretty good this past couple of days, and of course we had Paragon Online, got top 3 there, so we'll see. I think character is starting to get figured out a little bit more, and people are having to, deal with that matchup.
Yeah, exactly. Shout outs to Fidgeties, of course, the one pushing Vakala to the limits after my retirement. So, he's been all over the place with Vakala, former Narm player. I'm not even sure if he even associates himself with Narm players anymore, but yeah, he's been putting in work, and we love to see it, especially with how weak people think this character is. She still has her her pluses. So, if you're not ready to deal with it, then you're gonna lose. It is what it is.
Is that the natural progression, the Narmaya to Vakala pipeline? We have Dragalia now, Fidgeties before. Like, I guess that's it. It must be like a StarCraft brain. Like, they need a high APM character to get things going.
No.
Yeah,
it's just unlocking full potential.
The full potential in Vakala.
Also,
yes.
Speaking of full potential, this next match is going to be kind of brutal, I think.
Is this the one that we were talking about before? You're like, I can't do anything about this.
There's a lot of matches here that I can't do anything about. Like, sorry, you guys just kind of pull straws on this. I'm a little low. Am I better now?
No way.
This is going to be Yoru Sensei up against the Nochi.
Yep, so this is the last near player left, as people like to think of her. Has been sticking out with this character ever since launch and through the nerfs and stuff like that. So it's great to see her still competing on this character.
Okay. See,
despite on stuff, but
I'm still trying to get used to the BPHS ones. It's like, I have this out to here, and this feels like comfortable for me. It feels right, but no, I have to like have it right here for people to actually hear me. Like it's a broadcasting headset, and you need to be next to my mouth.
Yeah.
I think people need to just turn up the iPhone 6S they're on. Like you're plenty loud in my ears, but who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a Discord diff. Who knows? But
maybe.
I know, Anochi. Aren't you so excited? Those emotes, those emojis. You're super excited about having to fight Yoru's 2B.
Exactly, and 2B. We were talking about friggin' we're talking about Anochi on here, but Yoru's 2B has been. It's been I wouldn't say the talk of the town, but it's definitely been tearing it up in the most recent brackets they've entered. It's rare to see Yoru not in a top 8, and even in top 3, I believe winning the last Paragon, right?
That's correct, yep.
Yoru has also won the past 2 Curry Cups.
Yeah,
he might be going for a 3-peat. I think he currently is the most winningest Curry Cup champion.
Yeah,
really, the most winningest?
He might be going home with all the money in our matcherino. You should go over to the matcherino and claim some codes.
Yeah, if you want to give Yoru some more money, like Aaron is saying,
if you want to give him like a solid $8.
Yep. Then make sure to claim a code. If you're feeling so generous, even drop some of your own money, and support these players that are spending their time playing some Granblue on this Monday night before the Meg patch. And who knows how much that patch is going to switch up the meta.
I want to say, multiple champions. I think Senpai Spider is a multiple champion. Yoru Sensei's easily won.
Oh yeah. I think. I was about to say, I think Yoru is just one of the most winningest players on net play brackets as a whole. So for them to be one for Curry Cup, it would not be a surprise. But let's see if can stop this reign of terror. Obviously, this matchup is not fun.
Yeah, 2B has a lot of great tools to just deal with any sort of near pressure or near attempts to get things going, right? The laser floating and then the big JH, right? And right now, Yoru's just saying, hey, check out this neutral. Good luck trying to escape this far H pressure.
Exactly. And then again, it's like you saw right there, Nier doesn't have too many good options to kind of deal with 2B in her ideal range, just kind of staying in far H range. Nier has to kind of commit with a death special, and if that doesn't work, you're probably getting punished. And yeah.
Yeah, just going for the run under 2 to send out on death. Generally, when you do see that, you want to run towards the near. It sounds scary, but it's a way to challenge it. And you're already starting off this pressure with the pod throw. But of course, Inochi ready for that, not biting immediately. Don't want to get counter hit in the corner. That feels terrible. And now you're on the defense here.
All right. Oh, able to get out. Not ready for the 6-6M, and we're gonna get a full confirm in the corner. You know, Nier might not be as good as people, or, you know, she's not as good as she was before, but her damage output is still insane. But it won't matter if you get thrown and
no. How dare. Luckily, the round is over, the game is over, so we don't have to deal with this Gooner bait. I'm happy. And immediately rematch. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. It is what it is. They did change it, so, you know, you don't have to do the full input. I forget how long ago that was, but that was a funny thing that they insisted on, first of all. But, yeah. Besides that, you know, in the same spot that they were in the beginning of the last round, was able to find their way out right now. BC back into the corner. DP. Just do what Oki we have. Super jump. Back into the quarter. Nice
double
throw.
Jump. Just for the pressure, yeah, and then now able to bait that DP, and luckily Death didn't even explode there. Oh my gosh, the counter hit 5U to get things going. Oh no, the unfortunate drop, not quite enough to find the kill. Just gonna screw the pop throw.
Oh
no
my god,
way.
This character is terrible.
Character sucks.
This character is so bad. Oh my god.
That's so unfortunate. You'd think that Death would heat seek. Yoru on life support here. 6XL. Oh no, not wild.
This character, man.
Oh, but it's
there.
Okay.
It is.
I'm
Yes.
like, thank God, because if I'm when I lost that round off of like 3 interactions where I could have killed, mentally I'd be out of it. But yeah, it would have closed out that round. Thankfully. Yeah.
Inochi
Exactly.
not worried one bit. Yoru though having this corner pressure here, round 2, game 2. A good dodge or block on the float there, and now Inochi's starting that pressure off. Has Death. Oh, and unfortunately the jump in not able to connect. Gonna get reversaled for it.
Yep. Get thrown. Gonna unsummon, get Death back. Back in this far H range. Good spot dodge. I'll just okay. Bring back Death, and yeah, it's kind of a very risky option to do against 2B for someone that has a 2H that goes to the sky, and you know sometimes you have to take that risk, but doesn't pay off this time. And you're gonna put themselves on set point, looking to get on winners semifinals.
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely hard to navigate that big 2H 2B has. Has a lot of options too. I mean, you could even do something kooky like Rising JH to get the counter hit float, but you know, Inochi able to find the jump in this time and getting things going. We'll see if maybe we're able to reverse it and tie up the game count.
Yeah. Oh, good whip punish right there. Crazy round. Oh, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, it was an air hit. Oh, please work this time. There it goes. Okay, patch mid-game. I like it. Able to correct, tying up the game count here.
Come on, Inochi.
Believe in victory.
Yeah, great reactions again, this time working out. And yeah, you know, making this set 1-1. Well, immediate wake up
punish
throw.
the run. Yeah, I like that. Just, you know, potentially OSing the throw bait. Obviously, it's a little tricky for 2B.
my God.
Float, but able to find this hit.
Oh, it's a funny setup. Are we spending?
I'd like to think we are. Just to, remember that diamond. We have seen Yoru BC quite a bit, so maybe force that. Whoa, going for the fake out. I'm able to get it. And now all of a sudden, Inochi here on set point.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the bombs went away right before she summoned Death, and is able to get a really good catch right there. Gonna start off this round pretty strong. Oh my god, the JLs, the Rising JLs are working out. 2 for 2 for Inochi. Got Yoru in the corner. Baits out BC.
Yep, going for another bot throw. Okay, now we're down to 1 diamond. This is the way Rising is meant to be played. All the damage available.
0 diamond.
Strike. Oh, no way. 2B sucks? Near the GOAT? Another upset on the tier list? Big fan. Inochi taking it 2-1. Can we move it on here? Winner side.
yet.
Yeah, that. I don't know. Ito just locked in. That like literally once that reaction super worked, it was all That's like.
You gotta get rid of the bad karma, right? Have the super whiff, still win the round anyway. Say I'm goated, and then just proceed to sweep. Yeah. That's just kind of how it is. You gotta spend that near stuff.
Hey, exactly, so real quick, I'm gonna just put my stuff here. I see that we have $2 from Dave, 202. But also Belfloy Boy, I'm waiting to watch the $20 drop on this for Belfloy Boy.
If near one was that the requirement? Yes. Okay, yeah, I have no idea where that $2.02 came from in my matcherino, but enjoy it.
You had it. Yep. You had it.
Yeah, I guess.
777. It's lucky bracket.
Yes. No okay. Nobody donate anything else for the. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's code. Claim them. Can we get it to 7777? I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, right?
That would be incredibly cool.
Yep.
Okay, so we got 26 codes. There's 41 of you. The math works out, I'm sure.
Asto just gave me a list of victors. The most winningest player in Curry Cup history is Iago, winning number 2, 9, 15, 17, 18, and 24.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's right.
Then it's Yoru at winning the first one, 7, 25, and 26. Followed up by Senpai Spider, who won 5, 6, and 9.9. And then Fuselit and Crystal both have 2, along with Yozamitsu. And then the rest are solo wins. Hey, $20, thank you.
Right on. We're moving up, 2877. Now, with Iago, how many of those were with Wacky Pie versus Iago? Because that makes a difference.
You're asking me to remember the man of many names?
I'm not asking you. I'm asking As. So come on. It's really important because that affects the fake MMR that Smash or Start GG has.
True.
I don't have the list. I have the list copied in Sprite for the top 8 whenever Iago enters, so that I could just have it be that giant list.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
There it is. But yeah, it looks like we got Incendiate and Fidgety's. Fidgety's on the Narmaya this time.
Yeah, I was talking about earlier. I was like, I don't know if this guy associates with this player base anymore, but here we are seeing it first thing on stream. Maybe, this Vakala Lil Wayne matchup isn't very good. I'd say it isn't really good, and I guess Fidgety thinks the same, and so maybe Narmaya is the answer.
It might even just be like a comfort pick, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Lil Wayne is we've seen is developed into a pretty cool, like, strong economy-based character where they're just outputting more meter and having more HP than you always. So, trying to zone with stuff that doesn't chip is a little tricky, so maybe going for the Narmaya to just do neutral skip. And right now it's paying out pretty good. This should be the round as long as we do no drops here. Surely.
Yeah, exactly.
There it is.
Yep. Thankfully, we didn't need the extra bravery point and just able to kill with DP. But yeah, Fidgety's taking first round and a good start to the second round.
Incendiate trying to anti the flip just a little early on it. Cat Rocket's coming in, able to hold it down here. Incendiate able to get this corner too. So Narmaya on the back foot here, trying to find some sort of escape. Oh my goodness.
Yep, and there it is off of the ultimate flip. And that's a good chunk of damage right there. That's like 40-something% of your life. But reversal HBA and okay.
Fidgety's trying to just go for some extra damage, maybe try to get a spot dodge out, and all of a sudden, Incendiate tying up the life pretty close here. Down to 1 bravery point here for Fidgety's too, so gonna be taking some additional damage. Got to worry about that. I'm sorry, no bravery points. My bad.
Exactly. We don't need any of those if we're trying to kill on this next hit. Not able to punish, spaced out pretty well. Oh, but you got counter hit on 668, and that's a full combo for Lil Wayne, and we are going into round 3.
Absolutely, yeah. Incendiate able to clutch that out there. A little tricky here now for Narmaya, trying to set up this pressure, but able to navigate the rockets pretty good using the super jump. It was a good start. Another counter hit though.
Yeah, I think Fidgety's was trying to hold block button, but ended up holding back and got roll. I was able to get the counter hit, and that's leading into a lot more for Incendiate right here. One more setup.
Goes for the really goofy stuff. Isn't phased by it though. Maybe block button it and working out. Yeah, no counter hit this time, so Mistfinder Luckily, not punished here, but a jump in off the BC, and this is going to be it. It's Send It taking the first game.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing for Fidgeties going into like it was the first round and even the first half of the second round, but you know, Incendiate able to turn it around and take the game, especially the third round was pretty convincing on his side. So maybe momentum's with him. Let's see if Fidgeties can bring it back this second game.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, Fidgety's able to start off, get the initial opening hit, able to not be too worried about that 6-6H now, finding that block, and just able to start this pressure. Some weird interactions going on. We're on the level 7 Yomi, but nobody's hitting each other.
Yeah, pretty scrambly right there, but Incendiate gonna come out on top. Have you in the corner. Baits out the DP, but no punish again!
Oh, good clash and both spot dodging. Immediately goes for throw afterwards. Now we're kind of synced up on this brain cell. Incendiate trying to claw back some advantage. Oh, the 6L, but not believing in the full confirm. Uh-oh, this is gonna kill, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you're certainly dead right here. Gets the throw bait.
Go for the 4th of July combo. I like it. Able to get the kill.
Dude, now Incendiate on set point. Yeah, Fidgety is really good at like kind of just waiting those out, but finally bites, and bites when it hurts the most. But he would have started off this second round pretty strong. Nice call right there.
Yeah, punish on the Catbot summon, which is, you know, great start here for Fidgeties. Oh, and able to land this wall bounce conversions. Could be a good chunk of damage. Might be one more guess for game. Good block,
right
but yeah,
there.
didn't believe in the plus frames. This should be a good cash out. Fidgeties tying up this round count here, game 2.
Yeah, exactly. Fidgeties kind of just had control of that entire round. Incendiate wasn't able to get anything started. That's exactly what you want to see when you're playing against Lil Wayne, but oh my god.
Oh my gosh, and the ground bounce, I guess, but it working out. Uh-oh, yeah, gonna be able to get the stun off that Mistminer. This is huge.
Yeah, that's like 50% right there, minimum. But is able to find the hit right there. Incendiate mashing on minus frames. Fidgeties is having none of that. And Fidgeties is taking 2 pretty convincing rounds. And it's gonna put us on a game 3 situation.
Yeah, you know, Fidgeties, of course, EX flip. It is the move for Namraya, right? But you know, Incendiate maybe just trying to mash a throw tech or something out, or trying to beat the pressure. But Fidgeties keeping it layer 1, just going for the jab after plus frames, and it's really been working out. And able to close out 2 rounds, taking that to game 3, like you mentioned.
Exactly. So we've seen that happen so many times. Incendiate trying to catch something out, maybe like you know, Fidgety's trying to retake their turn off of like a 6-6L with the 2M, and it gets flipped.
Yeah, that old DP not going punished again. I believe that is pretty safe. Once you find the ground, it's just a matter of getting there. And it's so quick that it's almost like a flash fall, really. But starting the party here, making it a little tricky here, finding that hit on the sweep. Going to be able to convert in some good damage or reset here. Uh-oh, here's the block.
Yeah, it's going to punish this DP, and this is certainly going to be the round as long as we see no drops.
Going for the hard stuff. We believe in it, though. HPA going to be enough to close it out here. Keep it simple. Just, yes, 4th of July over and over. Done deal. And again, Incendiate on set point here.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen all of these go to a game round 3, and Fidgety is certainly trying to repeat that tale. A good starter off of the TK flip, a good 45%. And this, I was about to say we have one more touch. I don't know if he has the meter to kill, but
you know, we might if we, not quite. The scaling is just way too harsh. Gonna go for Raging Strike, Raging Chain. Oh, one more bait, throw tech. Incendiate staying alive, trying to eat the food, maybe trying to tie this life deficit up. The spot dodge not paying out this time. Again, that EX flip finding its hit and its mark. We're going to game 3 last round, folks.
Exactly. Fidgety's last 2 round 2s have been really strong. Oh my god. Yeah, he's caught by the Rockets, unfortunately. Got the air hit, but the Rockets were there to save. But
we are in the era of tag fighters, to be fair, so Catbot holding it down. But this time, DP going through it. Incendiate, again, just kind of getting up with those plus frames. That layer 1 is really starting to add up here for Fidgeties.
Yep. Good patience on the throw baits. But you're in the corner against Lil Wayne. And Sandy kind of giving space, setting up again.
Yep, trying to use the misfinder there to delete. Oh, finds the counter hit off the lariat. This is a good start. Gonna eat food, just try to keep that economy going. Incendiate looking real good to take this set here. Do we have enough resources to cash out? Not quite.
Oh, good tech again. This is still anybody's game, but the Lil Wayne advantage state is just a little bit too strong. And, you know, right there, Fidgeties was pretty rough to crack that entire set. And, you know, Incendiate was just like, screw this, man. I'm gonna finally throw you, and does it when it matters the most. It pays off. So
absolutely, yeah. And it's so tricky too, right? When you see those cat rockets, like, oh, surely those are gonna happen first. I'll be in block stun, no problem. But Incendiate, of course, positioning it, able to get the throw and move on in this bracket here.
Yep. Yeah, it's like a really messed up situation to be in. You know, even if you do guess right, then the Rockets are still there to kind of, like, you know, get his back if it is timed at the right time. And if he goes back and tries to throw bait you, the Rockets are still there. So it's his turn no matter what. And, you know, you really just need to... It's a guessing game, and it's not in your favor. So, yeah, Incendiate taking advantage of that wrong situation of Lil Wayne. And, you know, he would have put themselves on winner's side. And, yeah, semifinalists. It seems like our, at least winner's side top 8 is set. We have, on the top side, we have Inochi versus Jamam. Jamam taking it 2-1 over Abi Dhabi, and as you saw on stream, Inochi taking it 2-1 over Yori Sensei. And then we have Incendiate versus Niantic. Niantic taking it 2-1 over Dragalia. So yeah, I wouldn't even be able to tell you what character matchup that is, because both those people play like 5 different characters. But regardless,
we do also have our loser side fighting out for top 8 right now. This ran fast. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's good. You know, no like hiccups in, like, you know, maybe like connection problems and stuff like that. You know, we always love to see a bracket run smoothly, but
we might be having UL. We might be having a villain of the week. Villain of the past.
Well, it's okay. Well, she's fine for right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Come Wednesday. Wednesday. It's on site.
It's fitted.
Come 1 hour, actually. Yeah, come 1 hour. It might be over for UL players. I'm not gonna lie, but
Dragalia and Kobe are fighting. Yaru and Proteus, the Nabi Dabi Biscuit.
Yeah. So it's
a biscuit. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent character spread, honestly. Besides the fact that we have 3 Narms on the exact same side, but
we don't gotta talk about.
Yeah. Hey, but I'm just saying, all these players. Well, not all these players. Dragalia and Fidgeties all have, you know, secondaries. Dragalia having multiple characters, obviously. But on the other side, we have Yoru on the 2B, Proteus on either Versusia or Vayne, Abu Dhabi on Voss, and Biscuit on Charlotta, or even UL, maybe.
Kobe's on a run tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But also,
yeah, definitely.
You should run over to the Matcherino and claim some more codes.
True. How many codes we have left? From the last time I checked, no more codes have been claimed. So what are you guys doing, man? How many people we got in here?
we got enough. 47, and there's 23.
Yeah, 40.
Come on,
and I'm sure there's people watching over in Khalil's channel. If he's
Khalil,
and watching.
You shill that for us, please. It would be much appreciated. But we're getting into the match here. We got Inochi versus J-Mom.
This is another
top 8 match, correct?
Yep, this is indeed top 8. So we were in 1st to 3 territory. And yeah, this is another matchup. Well, you can say this about everyone in Nier's matchup. This is another matchup that is kind of, I guess it's like even-ish, just because of the fact that Wadiva doesn't have a lot of like ways to just kind of not deal with death. But you know, right now, Inochi not seeming like this is too big of a problem. You know, might be a little bit used to this matchup. Just playing this pretty safe. Able to find the hit right there with the 6L, and that should be able to do it. Oh, never mind.
Not quite. Yeah, the cancel just not quite there. Just, yeah, send in those far H's. No buffer behind it, recognizing, yeah, down to 3 hearts, so it's a little tricky to spend it if you think that's going to get blocked. J-Mom on life support here, and you do got to worry about that reversal SSBA, but the jab able to close it out, beating that lariat, and Nochi on the board. We're in the long haul here, folks. First to 3 the whole way through.
Exactly, and honestly, fighting Ladiva in a first to 3 is definitely very mentally taxing. It doesn't matter what character you play, because if Ladiva gets in once, you're playing guess for game as soon as you're on defense. So we're gonna see how that plays into this set. But right now, Inochi with a pretty strong start. Ladiva at half health, but not gonna matter too much.
Oh yeah, gonna abuse those advantage frames there on the headbutt, and all of a sudden trying to get this life to lead tied up. J-Mom still at kind of this advantage state with the pressure, but Nochi able to escape. Death is down now, so you're going to see a little bit more aggression. Uh-oh, the crouch hit. That could be pretty fatal here. We're down to that 2 diamonds.
Yep, I was going to opt to cash out. Oh, but misses. I'm pretty sure that was a setup, but yeah, so back in the corner, this is... Oh, what a backdash!
Leaving the backdash, has SSBA on deck. As long as we don't whiff here, surely it'll work out. Gonna spend that extra button too, and this should be a dead Ladiva here, yeah?
Oh yeah, indeed. This is, if you ever seen near SSBA damage, you should know. But yeah, with a really good backdash right there, he would have taken that first game, 2 rounds to none. Pretty strong start against Ladiva of all characters.
Yeah, absolutely. Forcing that BC really early, but unfortunately that life, the heart gauge was not down very much, so Death immediately back, and immediately Inochi able to capitalize on it, getting this good damage, and just kind of go back to that neutral. Again, Death just still ever persistent.
Yep. Yeah, but not as persistent anymore, being gone off of 3, so that's a lot of Death gauge to bring back. But Jamam, no bravery points, but Death doesn't come back in enough time. That probably would have been able to kill, and this might be taking a turn for the worst.
Yeah, not quite. 2 diamonds, so not taking any damage yet. The backdash again, able to challenge, and taking that big risk to get the kill, and Inochi again able to find the hit. Going up here in this round count.
Exactly. Inochi taking 3 straight rounds has literally just been right, like at a pretty good success rate on backdashes, and they've been paying off super well. That's able to come back in enough time to get this confirmed, and yeah, in a really good situation once again, getting caught by the 214H is Jamam, and we're in another one-touch situation.
Going for the 2H, maybe trying to set up a delay cancel, but uh-oh, yeah, Raiding Strike is baited and immediately put into the corner, but yeah, spending that reversal, recognizing, hey, if I die here, I gotta get out somehow.
Yeah. Oh wow, I was able to get the counter hit on what I believe was a 4-5H from Inochi. But back in the corner, but it doesn't matter. 2-1-4 coming from you regardless, and up 2-0 in this set, trying to put herself on winners finals.
Yeah, like you mentioned, this matchup is very weird, where Nier's definitely in control of neutral the whole time. It's on Ladiva to find their way in, but boy, once they're in and the bravery points are down, good luck trying to escape.
Exactly, but finding the right times to spend right now. Oh, but wasn't able to kill Death. Was actually able to, just get a hit and get a safe unsummon, and a back throw in the corner, has been right almost every time.
Good pressure forcing that BC. Another one back just to maintain that corner positioning. Inochi looking good, but one false hit could be brutal. J-Mom gonna get tagged though by Death. We're cashing out. Absolutely. Surely this hits, right? Okay,
100%.
we're looking good here. Inochi here on set point.
5 rounds straight in this set. Jamal getting caught by a lot of stray 2-1-4s, and it's leading to their demise. And there's another one right there. A pretty awkward hit, but able to capitalize.
Yeah, sending that Death out. It almost looked like the Larry just whiffed because Nier's too small. I'm sure they've normalized that hitbox there, but right now Inochi is just running away with it here. Has the wall bounce confirmed too. Death coming back here in like a second. Good luck escaping this.
Exactly. This is a one-touch situation right here. But on 1 bravery point, so this could but what a backdash again, but no Death to confirm, and is going to straight into install.
Okay, yeah. So for the first time, you know, we've seen the install here in a little while. This is the one where, of course, the death recharges faster, but you do lose more life. But when you're at 13, no big deal. Spending that cash, just trying to go for the chip out, tie up the life count, and gonna be able to close out with the overhead. Oh my goodness. Inochi.
Like, yeah, you don't want to tear right now. It's like Jamam had no bravery points left, so you didn't have to worry about getting hard knockdown. Brave counter on, you know, a high-low or just any auto combo. So I wouldn't say it's a safe option to go for because, you know, you could get reversaled out of that overhead. I feel like a lot of people experience that themselves. But Jamam not ready for it, looking like they were just trying to mash out, and it catches it. You know, going to take a clean 6 rounds over Jamam is going to put themselves in winners finals to see the winner of Incendiate and Niantic, which should be our next match.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, Niantic, of course, locking in on that Beatrix. They were messing around with the Vegeta, you know, this weekend, but of course, Beatrix, the new protagonist, it seems like, of Rising, and then a Descendant, who we did see earlier, rocking that Lil Wayne here, the menace, right? We've seen a lot from both of these characters this past weekend, so yeah, we'll see. You know, Evo France, 3 Lil Waynes, top 8. Lots of food being eaten. You know, luckily Europe's got some good food, so it kind of works out.
Yeah.
I have some news about our loser side.
Uh-oh. What happened?
So we got Yoro Sensei up against Biscuit, 1 versus 16 seed. Awesome. That's gonna be real interesting to watch. Somehow, Fidgeties and Dragalia got on the same path. We are getting rat mirrors in my top 8.
Oh, did they actually agree to do?
I mean, Fidgeties is a Vicky main, and I told Dragalia if he makes the entire run with Vicky, then I would be putting Neil banging out the tunes for him.
I see. Can you just do takesy backsies so that doesn't happen? Is that? Oh, okay. All right. Dragalia, how much money do you need to swap off Vicky? I can't do this. I thought Abel mirrors were held to commentate, but Vicky mirrors, oh boy. You know, let's not worry about that yet. We're not there yet. We got Incendiate and Niantic up on deck here. Lil Wayne, Beatrix.
For Vicky mirrors?
Can we not, please? Come on, dude.
We
got matcherino. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, immediately start off this aggression. 6-6L, the menace. Niantic forcing that DP out early and just going to start this pressure out. Just a lot of little light taps from here and there.
Yep. Oh, but actually just jumps back on the Rockets and tries to get out on Wayne, but, you know, whole wheel. I don't really have much else to say after that. But
yeah, going to send out those Catbot Rockets. Niantic, you know, doing a pretty good job of just navigating this pressure. Of course, Lil Wayne's pressure fairly linear, right? No true high-low mix unless you got that weird vacuum setup. Whoa, we're trying to challenge the bros. Says, nah, no way, parry.
Oh, yeah. Your Oki doesn't exist. HBA, and this is pretty much checkmate. Oh, but great dodges into the last one. Yeah, you can't really... It's so hard to get around that when you're on chip point. You can just sit there and watch you, like, flail around and then hit you with, you know...
Yeah, almost able to survive that. You know, the meter was just about out. I have to imagine they would cash out the Ender 2 just to get it. But, oh my gosh, crunchy counter hit close age to get things going.
Exactly. Another one. And yeah, Incendiate going to bring this one to the corner. Some good damage into high-low, into throw. Catbot, another throw. Welcome to Street Fighter.
Yep, looping Oki. Gonna go for the laser this time. Gonna be able to close this out. Quick game 1 here on that aggression, right? You know, able to answer back. This is, again, first of 3. We are in winners semifinals, so all good there. Got a game to play with. Maybe we might see the Vegeta. Who knows? Maybe need the shotgun.
Yeah, maybe the shotgun is the answer to Lil Wayne, but yeah, we'll see if that does come out right now. Niantic back in a very familiar spot, but never mind, not anymore.
Yep, we see again another backdash off that throw, able to side switch at least, so maintain that pressure. Oh, an unfortunate opportunity to go for the unblockable. Niantic definitely going to be taking advantage of it.
Yeah, unable to get that firm right there. This is a lot of damage He's gonna get a parfait, actually. I think that's like one of the best draws Lloyd could get, and Incendiate is out of there.
Yeah, just hanging out, that meter economy working out in their favor, has the life lead, can just send stuff out and maintain that screen pollution. Immediately goes for HP on the wake up. It is invincible, so good luck trying to escape this chip pressure.
Yep,
there it is, yep.
Pretty much a similar situation to what we saw in the first round of the first game. Incendiate just gets that life lead. Puts you on like 10% life and pops HPA, and not much you can do about it.
Yeah, it's so tricky, right? The mid knife stabs is so active, so you gotta be on point with the spot dodge, but they could of course wait too and then go for the firecracker punish, so it's really kind of on that opponent to find the way out. But right now, Niantic making good use of this corner pressure.
Exactly, but he's finally able to find a good hit, and this should actually be able to close out the round for Niantic. Put themselves on round 3 in the second game, because yeah, we trust the Beatrix damage. There was no way that wasn't killed.
Yeah, the link into the SBA, always good, you know. It refreshes a little bit of confidence meter too, a secret mechanic in this game. Oh, just swinging with that far H, able to find the confirm, but Incendiate immediately be seeing out, just trying to get that gap going.
Yep, but DP right out, gonna set up bros. Tried to press, but I forget which one of the bros that is, the name-wise, but able to come back, but...
Well, there's Timmy, Jimmy, and Stu, I think, but you know, right now they're all out in full force. Catalina, the waifu bot, coming out too. Niantic here on 1 bravery point, so going to be taking additional damage, and now Incendiate as well.
Oh, tried to press and hit out something, but the bros got his back, and yeah, it's going to lead into a full combo. Incendiate on set point set point right now.
Going up on that 2-0 advantage. There's that parry that we got to challenge. Of course, 6XLs are not immune to it. But, you know, Niantic able to fire back there and find this confirm. Again, a lot of just brave counters, just trying to escape this corner. It's so tricky against Beatrix.
Yeah. Oh, but people have been tapping into their inner and Totem today. I don't know what's going on, but...
You know, it's Monday, right? We got to party a little bit, you know. Work's over, no big deal. Just let it hang.
Yeah, exactly. And these players trading the left corner a lot, but we're finally out. And both these players in pretty good situation to kill, and yeah, Niantic's gonna capitalize on that hit. Keep it simple. Close H into SBA, and Niantic taking the first round of this third game. Yeah,
absolutely. A very deep 6XL to chase down. Good start here. We'll see if they can maintain that momentum. Bros coming out immediately after any sort of interaction just to challenge. But Niantic, of course, starting to use that fireball a little more, recognizing, all right, the cooldowns are gone. I can zone a little bit and kind of regain some of that chip life back.
Oh, well, there you go. Minus frames into DP. But, you know, not going to get too much after that on their advantage. Niantic now has Incendiate in the corner, and another DP successful right there.
Yeah, really risky. But, oh no, this could be, well, I don't know if we're going to be able to kill 3 diamonds. So, yeah, good usage of that, using that DP, recognizing, okay, if I get hit, I won't die, but it's a little brutal. Again, that counter coming out this time. Incendiate trying to find an answer here, but Niantic playing to that health advantage.
Oh, but Wheel comes out. Eating, but the overhead comes, and yeah, we're not ready for that. It's like a really, really rare option, but you know, you always have to be ready for that when you're in like chip situation, really low health, and yeah, Niantic can take advantage of that, and it's gonna see a game on the board for them, moving this into a game 4.
Absolutely, yeah. So, you know, good start. And again, Niantic immediately on the aggression. That's the Beatrix we all know. And gonna be able to cash out all these. It's not a lot of damage, of course. It is 6XL, but just cycling that pressure, that meter gain is super critical.
But yeah, really good start for Niantic right now. Just throw into throw. Tries to do low, but counter hit BC, but misses a BC of their own, and now Wayne in advantage.
Oh yeah, one bravery point now, so Niantic just can, open anything up. Does not have Delta Clock or anything though, so it's going to be a pretty committal hit. And now Incendia's starting to turn the tides here. The throw whiffing, but luckily 6XL whiffing as well. So we're kind of just back to this neutral game. I'm sure Incendia prefers this to the aggression.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, but catches on the throw bait, and yeah, what looked like really in favor for Niantic switches over to Incendiate side in the last minute, just kind of dwindling down at that life with those old skills and the chip, as they would have put themselves again on set point.
That point, yeah, now we're starting to look really good here for Incendia. This is the start you're looking for. Even the Rockets beating out the Fireball. How do you deal with that as Niantic?
Yeah, some things, bad timing, I guess, but not letting that phase them too much. Trying to push their advantage to the best of their ability. Unable to keep it, though. The 6-6H comes for everybody. But a great whip punish with the far 5H. Oh, and that!
Run up the crunch. This is actually should be the round here. Gonna be able to tie it up here. Real simple, real clean. Button EX, button SBA. We're tying it up here. Niantic saying, I want to go to game 5. That would be more fun for me personally, but we'll see if Incendia's got it to lock it out.
Exactly. Okay, right now. Pretty good situation for... Oh, I was about to say good situation for Incendia, but not anymore. Wonder if you're going to spend right here? Yeah, get that bravery point back and take one away from Incendiate.
Yeah, we've definitely been seeing BC be a really strong tool in this matchup. So Incendiate now forced to probably DP a little bit more often and spend that meter economy. Right now, Niantic is going everything well for them.
Yeah, exactly. Gets a counter hit on that. Oh, but the 6-6M doesn't kill. Is this a chance that Incendiate needs? Oh, God. And that's a counter hit 6-6H.
Yeah, big start here from Incendiate. Still at chip out point and gonna riding free. It's gonna hit. That's so fast to contest. Niantic taking it to game 5.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting because I think if Incendiate just blocked low, the bros would have had his back and he would have been able to get a full confirm after that. But I don't know, maybe he was too worried about trying to just get out of that situation. But Niantic pushing the aggression even on the back foot, and it pays off for them. And we're gonna be seeing,
I believe he was at chip out point too, so you have to make some decision, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, you gotta figure out something. But yeah, that's good recognition for Niantic.
I'm gonna take this quick lull in the action to just quickly state, unfortunately, Yoru Sensei is not feeling healthy and is going to be, I believe, heading to the doctor. So he is DQ'd out of the bracket tonight.
Oh, yeah, health comes in first. Yes, Granblue can wait. Hopefully you feel better, Amigo. We'll see you Friday, if not sooner, for another tournament.
Yeah, exactly. And if not that, then get well, man. Because I don't know. There really isn't an online bracket without Yoru Sensei. So we want you there at full power. But enough of Yoru Sensei right now.
Yeah, full power right now. Niantic is driving on all cylinders here. The BC's coming out immediately, but Incendiate reading it here and able to capitalize. Oh, we're doing all the cool stuff with the parfait? That is cheating, bro.
Yeah, oh, and catches a raw 6-6L. I think he's going to the other corner. And that he is.
Oh, yeah, with the cat, all the good stuff. Gonna eat plenty of food. This is such a huge swing for Incendiate. And just gonna be able to close it out again. Incendiate on set point for what seems like the 3rd or 4th time. Who knows?
Yeah, catching Niantic standing right there. Just able to confirm in a riding strike. And now Incendiate once again, set point. And what a backdash right there for a throw bait. And yeah, Incendiate in a really good position in this second round. Oh, and the bro is coming through. This Incendiate Optimals, you might be dead.
Oh, yeah, the raging chain just enough. Oh my goodness, the optimization, like you mentioned, Incendiate able to close it out there. 3-2. Gonna move on into winners finals positioning there.
Exactly. To play against Inochi, I was like a really back and forth set. Instead you saw just took like a little break after that fourth game just to kind of like recompose, and it definitely paid off. Able to take that last game honestly pretty convincingly. He just got this momentum rolling, and yeah, he was close it out when it mattered the most. Yeah, now he's gonna be sitting on winners finals.
Absolutely, yeah. And we still got Niantic's gonna be going down to fight Biscuit, of course. So we'll be having that, I'm sure. Fidgeties and Dragalia, we're still waiting for that, which if I'm not mistaken, they're coming up right now. I see one rat. Let's hope there's not two. Oh, that sucks. All right, well, before this hell happens, guys, we do got a matcherino. We're in top 8. There's $28. It's meant to be. There's 23 codes left. I don't think I've seen that gone down in a bit here.
No, yeah, I think the last 2 times we checked it was the same thing.
Between the 60 people here and like the 80 people in Khalil's channel that I saw, come on, claim some codes and we will stop harassing you about it.
Exactly. There's no more codes left.
Actually.
Oh, hi, Red. But also, unfortunately, yeah, it's rat mirrors.
Well, yeah, I know Dave isn't too excited about this. I for one am also not excited. Don't get me wrong. I hate this mirror from a player's perspective, and also it depends on who you ask. If you're really whimsical, then maybe you like this matchup from a spectator's perspective, but
I mean, maybe you just like rats. Luckily, we have costume varieties, so that's cool. The real thing is which one gets the gingivitis bear trap versus the healthy gum bear trap. That's what I want to know.
That's a great question. Yeah, right now, Dragalia is starting off advantage. Fidgeties trying to find their way out of the corner. Nice.
Big whiff punish here from Dragalia. Gingivitis be damned. They're still going in, but yeah, unfortunately, Spikeball not able to close it down.
Yeah, Dragalia was just a little bit
alive.
Too early on that confirm and wasn't able to close out to the kill, but Fidgety is still at a really bad position, but I don't know, with the right rolls.
Right rolls, both bombs. One's down. We got another. More bombs coming out. Oh, we got the cannonball and the smoke bomb ninjutsu. I don't know what's happening anymore. We're tiger shotting today.
Kind of a pretty scary position for both players. One straight hit can just be it.
Yep, again, the gingivitis coming down, and yeah, just that far H able to close it out. Yeah. Looking a little scary there for a sec for Dragalia, but able to navigate still. They only lost like neutral 50 times or so. Again, that JM has been doing really good here for Vidities.
Yeah, gonna put Dragalia in the corner, but it's like friggin' Spikeball hold down the neutral, and yeah, but Dragalia trying to push Vidities back into the other corner. Vidities, stars.
Here it is. Yeah, we got the spike ball, but unfortunately rotating out here. So now, it's kind of... we've seen Fidgeties before play out this zoning game really well and maintain that health leave advantage. But, of course, not a lot of cannon pressure here. So trying to find that answer is a little tricky here from Dragalia's side.
Yep, indeed. Yeah, just 6-6Ls right through the trap. You can do that if you're aware. But, yeah, 2-1-4U on the side of Dragalia. Put Fidgeties in the corner.
Stars everywhere. Yeah, forcing that BC says, I don't want to deal with this mess. We still got one gingivitis cannon. The BC, unfortunately, whiffing. Ain't gonna get a slight punishment. Nothing real there. Trying to go for that chip out point now.
Yeah, this guy got star, spike ball into star. And yeah, there's just... there's only so much you can take. And the bomb gonna catch Dragalia. And going into a round 3 situation to our last game. Catches the roll on the rats. And
absolutely. Yeah, but, Dragalia ready for it. Trying to delete the dormouses, of course, making sure that they don't have to run into it and be able to set up that zoning pressure. Oh, there's the first reversal, and it finding its hit, too. Vakala is aggressive, it turns out. She got that dog in him, but, Dragalia starting this good comeback here.
Yep. Well, kind of equal health right now, but Fidgety's in the corner. And 2-1-4U on Fidgety's side is going to catch out Dragalia trying to do something. And yeah, now this is a one-hit situation for each player, but the overhead is going to get met with a reversal, and Fidgety is going to be taking game 1.
Yeah, betting the farm on that. If they just ended that early, it's curtains. So, I mean, it's a 50-50, and might as well make it a good one for you. Oh, no. Clash throw. Both players on the same bit of cheddar. They're ready for it.
Yep. But, the counter hit on the ball. Not going to do too much, but it's going to reversal right back into the corner. Spike ball into spike ball. Overhead. The bomb? Oh, yeah, the bomb just went off screen.
It just went away. Said, all right, I'm out of town. See you later. Gingivitis gums are up. They're holding down that neutral right now. Fidgety's trying to find the way in. SSBA is available too, so maybe start spending that meter there. Yep, that's a good start.
Yeah, exactly. Just throwing out the 2-1-4U. And stars. And the spike ball, just plus frame on top of plus frames. And now you're in the other corner. One good hit for both players will close out the game, but Fidgety's not going to get the chance as Dragalia throws out another far 5H. He's able to take this first round.
Good start. We're going to set up again that zoning pressure. It looks like we're just starting that initial action for Dragalia, but it kind of seems like Fidgety is, while primarily really good at that zoning game, they want to set up that aggression way more, and Dragalia is just more content to sit back, chill, and wait on that life lead until they have to come in.
Indeed, but yeah, Fidgety's able to catch Dragalia out of the trap set and is going to have him in the corner. Dragalia trying to push his way out, but the stars say otherwise.
There's just some menace of stuff. The rocket finding the hit just barely. Oh, the whiff, but it's all right. No punishes there. All good. Dragalia now under this pressure here. Again, Gingivitis mix is so brutal to deal with.
Yeah, it's 2-1-4U though. Gonna catch out Fidgety's. Oh, wow. Jumps over the trap with the JU. Another DP finding his mark. And yeah, this is pretty good position right now for Fidgety's, but any stray hit on either side could lead to death.
Oh, one hit, another one, not quite locking in. It's so tricky, that one hit confirm. One bravery point left. The stars are trading. Good dodge on the fireball there. Trying to just slowly edge this out, but it's looking super bleak. Gonna spend the SBA. Find the hit and the kill. Oh my gosh, Dragalia tying it up here.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure if that's gonna punish, because that's, despite Vakala having probably like the highest recovery specials, or like one of the highest like in terms of like special recovery across the board. That move is pretty fast to recover, but not in that situation. We're going to take advantage of that. See ourselves on a tied up set. And starting out pretty good into this next game, and oh god, I didn't even realize, but all of Fidgety's health is just gone.
It's immediately just evaporated. I thought it was a visual bug for a second. I'm not sure, but Fidgety's still not out. They're making use of it, and yeah, just a quick jab check, recognizing that float. Not much advantage there, even with the star.
Yeah, exactly.
Going up in advantage here in the set.
Yeah, a really rough position to be in against Vakala, because despite Vakala being, not so great, her advantage when you're on ship point is like really, really scary, because there's just so much going on, so much to dodge.
Absolutely, yeah, but right now it's looking like Dragalia's really got. Wow, why is this doing so much? I thought she did no damage, but unfortunately combo limit happening just a hit too early for that SBA, forcing that reversal. But this time Fidgety's looking a little bit more favored due to the bravery point deficit, but the tiger shot going to be able to close it out.
Yeah,
going up 2-1.
Yeah, Fidgety's just insisted on running straight forward and ran right into that 2-1-4H. That one is rollable, but wasn't ready for it. Was just kind of trying to ride the momentum off of the off of the 2-2H, but of course, Regalia able to close that out with that 2-1-4 and put themselves on set point.
Absolutely, yeah. Gonna go for the Dormouse extension. I like it. You know, recognizing might as well, but good evasion there from Fidgeties. Now definitely going in their favor. Wanting to tie up this round count here. Sending the HP out like a homie. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Oh, a nice confirm right there off of the cannonball. Yeah, that's a... I can't say it's a true confirm because he was almost really close to the ground to where he would have teched and that wouldn't have hit, but good recognition by Fidgeties to be able to catch that and close out the round.
Maybe we're going to be able to find this wall bounce too. Fidgeties trying to reverse this pressure and immediately Dragalia in a little bit of trouble here trying to find some answer. 50-meter available, but reversal not the best option at that spacing, and there it is immediately as soon as they go in.
Yeah. So all reversals hit their marks in this set. But yeah, oh wow, we're just spending both bravery points back to back. It's able to get a really deep 6XL, so you were plus enough to connect off of the far 5M, and Fidgeties gotta finish out the combo and set us into a game 5 situation in Vikalamir.
Absolutely, Biscuit saying the holy gospel, game 5 Ratmirs, we are here. This is the potential last Ratmir we're going to see for this whole tournament. But, somebody might got a secret Vakala pick, who knows? But Dragalia starting off here strong, putting Fidgeties down to about half health already.
Yeah, right now, just pretty back and forward, gets caught on the trap, and this is a pretty big confirm. Oh, but doesn't confirm the combo, but doesn't matter. Gets the throw bait. And Dragalia, now on set point. It's a pretty good round for them.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Vikala's routing is so particular. And even though you get like the launch off the bear trap or something, sometimes, that 2L whiffs or something. And it's just like, man, feels bad to be Vikala. But these players are making it work here in this top 8. Stars coming out. Oh, but yeah, able to challenge it early enough so don't have to deal with that pressure.
Yep. But yeah, both these players, 2-1-4L, 2-1-4L, unable to punish the 6-6H, or the 6-6M, my bad. But yeah, Dragalia finding a good jump in.
Yeah, recognizing the stars were coming up early, so they had to make some sort of action, otherwise they're losing their turn. And it looks like it's not going to be too much of an issue here for Fidgeties to be able to stabilize. Star is now on Dragalia's side, but not going to be able to cash it out. Oh, this is looking pretty bleak here for Dragalia.
Yeah, this should be able to kill. Oh, but it misses!
But yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's like, you have to time that pretty right so it hits. That hitbox is not too big, but yeah, chip point right there, not much you can do. And we're going to be seeing a final game, final round in Vikalamir's. Good roll, but yeah, you're still plus on that.
Absolutely able to challenge, and Fidgeties, setting up this really good pressure initially. Cannon is available for Dragalia, so setting up as soon as they have it, but unfortunately has the cheese. So, and speaking of cheese, we got the throw.
Yeah, honestly, that's like one of the very few throws we've seen that I'm gonna be completely honest. But
I mean, how do you even get close enough to throw, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like you don't have a lot of opportunities, but Fidgeties close enough to get this SBA, put Dragalia on 1 BP in a pretty good position right now. And with this item rolls, but it's not gonna matter because 214U is right there. And Dragalia now with the chance to turn this around.
Absolutely, yeah. This item is not rotated for a while for Dragalia here. Been on the beach ball seemingly like 4 times now, but gonna find the air hit into the SSBA. This might be enough, folks.
I'm pretty sure you're dead. This is extra damage, SSBA, very few hits, and yeah, Dragalia gonna be able to take it 3-2 off of a jump in JH confirm. Yeah, that's honestly one of the most random ways you can end, a Vikala set right here, but it happened.
Yeah, JH air hit, juggle, on counter hit, button, SSBA. You got the victory screen too with the funny font. We're gonna be seeing more Vikala one way or another, but looks like we got our next players here up on the block already. We're queuing up here at least.
Yep.
Niantic
Who
and
we
Biscuit.
got here? Niantic and Biscuit. Okay, yeah. So the aggressive character of Vanilla versus the new aggressor, right? Both got some funny looking lariats. Of course, Charlotta's got the demon flip mix, which is always something to look out for. But Thunderbird's kind of like that. But more importantly, we've seen these characters a billion times. We still have matcherino coast claims, folks.
Yep.
We got a little homework to do. It's Monday night. Come on, guys. We got 21 left. There's 61 of you. There was 50. Do some math. I do appreciate those of you who do multiple accounts too. It is you're allowed to, right? You got multiple social medias or whatever. If you have your Club Penguin account, I'm sure you can claim it too. But looks like our players are queuing up here. This is again Losers Corner final, so it is first three. We're whole way through here at this point.
Yep. And Biscuit, we actually saw. I think that was our first match of the stream. Actually losing the Micro Penny, but had a pretty insane losers run, beating Solgaleo, Rainbow Rocks, and Obby Dobby, and then the DQ against Yoru Sensei to get themselves in losers quarters against Niantic. So, maybe they're pretty hot, but let's see if that's enough to deal with Niantic's Beatrix.
Yeah, Niantic, off just a very narrow loss there on winner's side too. So they might be kind of steaming for that revenge and trying to go through. But oh man, Raging Strike immediately and forcing that BC early down to one diamond left here for Niantic, but gonna be able to find that riding free. Big start.
Oh yeah, this is a lot of damage right here. Not gonna spend a Raging Strike to get that BP back. And this is a one-touch situation. But what a mash out. But this is a lot of health to chew through if you're Biscuit, but this is certainly the start you want if that's the case.
Yep, gonna go for the same side mix there, and Niantic just gonna play really compact, close it out. Pharrell, EX Fireball. Why risk it when you don't need to?
Yeah, exactly.
You might even say risk it to get the Biscuit. Definitely not in this matchup.
Yeah. Oh, a nice check right there. Testing some sort of mash option. Let's get another one right there to get a nice confirm in the corner.
Yep, gotta go for the air reset. And oh yeah, the anti-air this time. Niantic ready for it. That hop not gonna be able to go free. And we're cashing out that SFBA immediately, taking that BC away again. Bravery point's so critical in any sort of fight. Free reversal, free extra damage, so critical. But Niantic already on the board.
Yep. Again, hitting with that 6XM that we've seen a couple of times from Niantic to close out sets. Biscuit wasn't ready for it. And yeah, Niantic up in rounds. A pretty decent start. But see if Biscuit has anything to say about it. But 6XL. Yup, that 6XL.
Yeah, the stutter second 6XL so weird to get around, and you think, oh, surely there's a gap there, so they won't do it again. But Niantic finds a way. Probably going to be able to cash out into SBA here, link it off the EX Fireball, no less. And
yeah, you're dead.
Enough. Wow. They nerfed that, by the way. They nerfed
Yeah.
Still good. Turns out.
Yeah, still really good. Able to catch off of that JH. I think Biscuit was too early on the trying to crouch block, and But yeah. This next round, though, looking like that didn't even happen. Biscuit, with a lot of momentum in this corner, one good hit will probably be the end of this round. Oh, and nice.
This might be it. Yeah, we just got to keep it simple, keep it clean. Gonna do the auto combo Raging Strike. Might as well sweep it for some extra damage. And that's gonna be a perfect, too. 30-second perfect. That is not easy.
Yeah, exactly. It's what a response from Biscuit, and showing them that definitely, it was a really strong couple of rounds for Niantic, but definitely showing that you cannot count this guy out.
Oh, Niantic choosing to spot dodge the demon flip this time. They've done a couple answers, right? They went for the 2H previously. Now spot dodging, maybe see if they're able to punish the high attempt there, but right now, Niantic going to the air after demon flip. That's definitely an option. There is a reversal. We've been looking for it. I think Biscuit now recognizing, okay, I've got Niantic scared. I can start maybe trying to get them to reversal more and bait it out.
Oh yeah, but again, 6XL right there, and yeah, this is a pretty good time to cash out right now. Put Biscuit on one bravery point left, and yeah, this extra damage you're taking I don't know if it would have did too much in that situation, but catches the stagger on the close L, and Niantic put another game on the board.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, these two have been going kind of back and forth, right? The wins that they are getting in the rounds are just so dominant, and it's so hard to deal with the aggression from both of these characters. Once they find an in, it's so brutal, you know, and especially like something with Charlotta using the light holy ladder. It is safe too, you know, once they block it, and so using that to air reset at times too can be a little tricky, but Niantic doesn't matter, gonna find a hit anyways with the 2L.
Yeah. Opting not to spend super throw whiffs, but not gonna get punished for it, but definitely getting punished for this. Gonna take a good chunk of damage right here. One more confirm on both sides. Could do it.
Yeah, it's very scary. 6XL. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to be a big chunk of damage. This should be the round, even off that poor scaling.
Yeah, exactly. SSBA. A little bit of extra damage, and yeah, that's definitely enough to close it out. Biscuit getting the first round of Game 3.
So yeah, trying to get that game count tied up, but so tricky, right? Niantic very strong, using Beatrix's tools really effectively. Even after all the changes she's had, she's still going strong here and has all this pressure going. That 6XL is such a menace to deal with at times.
Yeah. But, nice reversal right there. I think Biscuit's been pretty good percentage-wise on reversal we've seen, and is holding strong on defense. You know, doesn't block the overhead, but not the worst situation. Oh, but that's pretty bad. This is an SBA waiting to happen. And yeah, there it is. And 1 BP left in a one-touch situation. And there's the command grab that we have not seen at all from Niantic.
Yeah, good utilization, recognizing 1 bravery point, do some extra damage. Biscuit's been respecting a lot of stuff too, so let it happen.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Exactly, but oh god, that's a really good hit right there. Not able to confirm. Maybe was looking for like the 6XL link, but yeah, 2 5Hs into, oh my god.
Oh my gosh, light holy ladder going over the riding free, and oh no, the counter hit. This is such a good start for Niantic. This is
I don't want to say it, but
enough.
Oh, you're dead?
You're dead. Oh my
god.
Good. I thought they nerfed this character, guys. 50%. That seems like a lot. But yeah, you know, Niantic gonna be moving on here. Pretty dominant 3-0. You know, a lot of back and forth, right? A lot of strong rounds from Biscuit, but just showing the mastery of their character and really able to challenge Niantic on that tear, wanting to get back into revenge for grand finals.
Yep, like you were talking about, the rounds that they did that they both players did win were very one-sided, and you saw that right there. That was like a two-touch round right there from Niantic, and then you know Biscuit getting that perfect the other time, and you know stuff like that. But yeah, it's just Niantic winning more interactions, leading to his victory. You know, once they got the ball rolling, it was curtains. It just happened more for Niantic than it did Biscuit. So yeah, they'll be sitting in loser semifinals to fight the winner of this next set, which is gonna be Jamam versus Dragalia. I almost mixed up like Dragalia and Fidgeties because they've both been playing Vicala. But yeah.
Yeah, still repping the rat, of course. But you know, as we're getting queued up here, yep, matcherino. We still got one of those. We got 20 codes. I see them trickling down slowly but surely. 63, that's divisible by 3. Top 3's coming up here pretty soon, but I'm sure 20 of you can find your way over there. Click the claim code. You got a Gmail account. Apparently, if you have an account for Clash of Clans, you can use that to claim the code. So,
if
you know, that's cool. I'm surprised they don't have like a Hoyoverse account yet to claim codes.
That's coming next, man. That's coming next.
I talked to John Matcherino himself.
You did too?
Yeah, you know, he's very nice. Good pizza.
Well, yeah. You guys claim those codes, but right now we got Dragalia, Jamam, Diva Vicala, and this is one of the few good matchups for Vicala because Diva doesn't really have much that she could do against all of this stuff that Vakala just throws out on screen.
Oh my gosh, triple headbutt to deal with the cannons, and still not enough for J-Mom to find an answer yet.
Oh, but the jump in will certainly be the answer he's looking for, and he's going to get started right here. Being on defense against Ladiva is scary, but it's even scarier when you're Vakala, because her DP loses the headbutt, so DP is essentially off the table. So you're going to have to do a lot more guessing than you might have liked to, and oh god, the same situation again with a little bit of delay and then the jump, and you know, what was looking like a really rough hill to climb for Jamal turns around, and yeah, he was surmounted, and he's taking the first round of this set.
Yeah, absolutely. And you see Jamam using that, I think it's JL, right, to challenge really early against those BCs. That BC does have, you know, our Raging Strike has a huge vertical hitbox, but if you're able to challenge it early, there's no worries there.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Dragalia trying to push his advantage, kind of zoning. It's like, you can play this position like as Vakala, but it's like you want the screen space. You do not want to be in the corner, but getting that air unblockable right there, and the spike fall to kind of just go back. Oh, but yeah, that's SBA to go as a reaction to cannons. And yeah, now we have Dragalia back in the corner.
Yep, able to find a single hit, letting that ultimate fireball rip, and now just trying to go for chip out and just lock this Ladiva down out of the game. Has a lot of meter to do so, so Jamam just trying to find an answer. No 50 meter to spend to kind of neutral skip or anything like that.
And yeah, he's trying to jump in, but gets caught on the ground with a 4-5H. Gonna cancel into Rats, and is gonna take that second round for Dragalia. But Jamam with a pretty strong start right here, gets a lariat into a counter hit 6XL, and now you have a call in the corner with 0 meter.
0 meter, but the Brave count are able to escape. Uh-oh, yeah, we're back again. Now we have one less diamond and a whole lot less HP. Man, this could be one guess for game here.
Oh, but BC and the DP, we were playing no defense right now. Oh, but the headbutt.
Dude, headbutt neutral. Yes, that's the way to do it, apparently. J-Mom on the board.
Yeah, exactly. You know, headbutt killing projectiles, so if, you know, if... I was about to say fidgeties again. Oh my god. If Dragalia tried to throw any type of, like, item, stuff like that, probably would have been out by that, and was still able to connect and leading to a full combo. But yeah, good recognition on Jamam's side. But yeah, right now, Fidity's... God damn it. Dragalia in a pretty good position going into the second game.
Absolutely, yeah. Setting up the cannons there, has the Rats going. And J-Mom's starting to, you know, recognize, okay, I got to save my EX headbutt for when I'm close enough. Oh, going to use the Lariat to punish with the SBA. Big start. Has all the screen real estate now to play with and try to find their way back in. Again, another headbutt. But Dragalia is starting to adapt to it, too.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of just getting away from it and just letting him, you know, make himself minus in his face and pushing him further away, just trying to reset, set up. And yeah, Jamam on pretty low health right now. No meter. This is a pretty rough position. And yeah, 214M is going to catch you on a lariat attempt, and Dragalia is going to be taking the first round.
Yep, good placement of that Tiger shot. Again, you know, one of the challenges, like, obviously we see so many things are just being thrown on screen, but the items are not doing chip, right? So if you try to navigate it, it's cool, but then the Tiger shot backs them up. So we've seen the headbutt kind of clear out some of these projectiles sometimes, but it just can be so overwhelming.
Yeah, indeed. But Jamam trying to navigate through it. Has meter now, so can't just throw out a 214 and catch, but you got to try to find the right time to do it, and that right there was the right time, and this is certainly the start you need. Any edge you have against a zoner as Ladiva, you will take that 100%, and will definitely take that one, catching out the Raging Strike, and not going to catch out in the super yet, but one-touch situation, and you're not blocking a wake-up.
Yeah, maybe just recognizing, they're going to go for wake up SBA throw or something like that. Who knows? Tying up the round count there. Dragalia still trying to fight their way into a tie game. And slowly but surely, some of this item RG has not been going too well for Dragalia either. I've seen some cheeses. I've seen the smoke bomb, which is kind of whatever, right? Needs more stars in his life. Got to turn on that cheat code central or Game Shark or whatever it is.
Yeah, but good reaction on the lariat right there for Dragalia. Gonna push Jamam away, but kind of not in a great position. Oh, that would have been really scary if that was air unblockable, but a little trade was kind of weird, but I don't know. Dragalia in this corner isn't looking great, even though, you know, you kind of have space, because, yeah, any stray hit like this.
Oh, yeah, finds the jab, thinking maybe reversal super would happen and get him closed out, but J-Bomb capitalizing on it and gonna be able to go up here 2-0.
Yeah, Jamam just finding the right places to challenge. You know, it's been hard, but he's found enough to, you know, take games. So at the end of the day, that's all that matters. But yeah, Dragalia sticking with this rat into this game 3, and yeah, Jamam with a pretty early start. Good DP right there.
Yeah, reversal headbutt there. First time we've seen that in a long time, but J-Mon making it pretty sufficient. Maintain that corner pressure, recognizing, okay, I just got to farm these brave points away. Oh, yeah, punish on that DP. This is looking pretty grim. This should be a kill, and it is. Demam on set point.
Yeah, it's like, didn't even use the headbutt to beat it out like, you know, we would imagine. Because, like I mentioned earlier, that headbutt does beat DP, but just wasted out and was right. I think that was the first DP that was actually thrown out, and it was baited, so good job on Jamam for, you know, being patient and just capitalizing on that and taking that round. But yeah, like you said, set point for Jamam. See if Dragalia has anything to say about it.
You know, slowly but surely chipping away at that life lead, but Jamam ready for the spot dodge on that old fireball. Just really good on the reaction checks and making sure, okay, I don't need to take any more chip than I have to. Spike ball coming in, but yeah, unfortunately, the way the cannon works, it doesn't come out immediately. Oh. And now Jamam getting rewarded. Oh my goodness, finds the super.
Yeah, this is a really bad position. Dragalia, and even worse is the situation where you get hit. And Jamam gonna take it 3-0 over Dragalia, and is gonna be put himself into loser semifinals against Niantic. But yeah, it's gonna be end of Dragalia's run. No more rats, unless I don't want to say it, but Niantic does have a Vicala. I don't know if anybody's I don't know if anybody knows this information, but I've seen it myself.
Why did you will this into existence, man?
You gotta talk to the TO man. This wasn't me.
What's up?
But
what's up?
No, I'm just saying. You know, I was like, you know, we might not see any more rat, but not very well known information. But Niantic does have a Vicala. I don't know how often it's seen, but it's certainly an option. And against Ladiva, it's one of Vicala's few good matchups. So I don't know. We might see it, but I don't know. I feel like Niantic is pretty comfortable on their other characters, so we're gonna have to see what happens. But
Anochi, you know, is that Vicky Master? That Vic is the Vicala in Masters. That's all I care about.
Oh yeah, he played it in, like, he did a solo Vicala Paragon run one time.
Anochi
did? No, not Anochi. I thought you were talking about.
She's saying no. Show me. I want to see if that Anochi. I want to see if that Vicala is Masters. You could say that, but I gotta see it.
Is your Vicala Masters, Aaron Curry?
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, there it is. It is. You know, I wonder if we're going to see some collusion and everyone just picks Vicala from here on out.
Yo, a top 8 of nothing but Neil banging out the tunes. Oh, perfect.
I think we saw that week 1 of Vicala came out, and then day 8, everyone realized, oh, this character sucks.
This character is like, this character's not great. I don't think I'll be playing them in bracket. And yeah, that's what happened, except for a few, you know, individuals that maybe not too right in the head, but they did it. They certainly did it.
Yeah, you know, I guess you have the pass. You can say that. But speaking of the past, we're moving on here. We got Inochi and Incendia coming up. Winners finals. So Winner of this is going to be sitting pretty in grand finals with that win advantage. So definitely big advantage here to win and good pressure from Incendia to get things started.
Indeed. Near Lil Wayne is honestly, depending on who you ask, the matchup swings or is, you know, the matchup changes depending on who you ask. You know, I know is a pretty, it believes in Near in this matchup, and Incendia is pretty confident Lil Wayne wins. So, you know, who knows? But right now, Incendia starting out pretty strong and taking this first round.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know, like you mentioned, you believe, or Incendia believe Lil Wayne is the winner in this matchup. You know, the cat bot is such a crucial piece to it, right? You know, the laser challenging death from full screen, the missiles being able to just fill real estate. I think the bros, the normal bros at least, not too much, right? Because they can kind of trade with death. I guess that's a better advantage for Lil Wayne, but right now, Inochi has a lot of good damage on board, but now forces pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Inochi able to find their start in this match and just kind of running with it. Yeah, no death on board. 6-6H is out, and we're in the corner.
Absolutely, yeah. Gonna go for the low ender there. One of the challenges, like you mentioned, no death out, so your opponent can just kind of reversal for free and doesn't have to worry too much about getting punished. And all of a sudden, making up this life deficit pretty quick here. Lil Wayne has the ability to heal too, but it's not gonna matter. Inochi tying up this round count.
Exactly. It was a pretty scary situation because Ito got caught in the air and could have set up for an air block, but Incendia wasn't ready for it. Ino was able to capitalize, and yeah, now we have a pretty good start for her going into this last round. But what a good match. And BC just ignored by the 6-6H, and yeah, now Ino's back in this corner. Incendia was just in.
Yeah, you hate to see it losing that bravery point. So critical in this matchup. But yeah, gonna use the bravery point against death too, just to start that aggression, recognizing, all right, the death meter's down pretty low, so I got some time to get things going. Maybe trying to avoid that chip out, but looks like Inochi able to capitalize anyways and find a pretty big hit. SBA is on the table. We are going to cash out. Take one, get one back. Incendia on life support here.
Oh, but the 6-6L confirmed. You don't have a Raging Strike, but this is Incendiate, and you know, Incendiate optimism.
Yes, so, absolutely. Yeah, spend the cash. They had it, and they were the clutch out on the board.
Yeah, good route recognition, especially, you know, not having any more bravery points, being able to realize what you need to go for to close it out. And yeah, that recognition is going to work out for them, and they're going to take that first game. But you know, pretty strong start into this second game right here. No escape and one touch situation right here with death on board.
Good blocks on the cat rocket mix there, but yeah, the bros able to challenge death and able to start doing some damage here. SSBA is on the table, but you know, unfortunately, getting the parfait at the wrong time, didn't have an ability to get any more meter there. Inochi trying to challenge back and finds the hit.
Oh yeah, what a match right there, or what a actually a challenge on Oki for you know, because bros or HPA was certainly on the table, and I guess Incendiate was thinking was probably worried about that, so try to take their turn on offense, but not phased and just pressing. But right now, Incendiate the advantage in the corner.
Yeah, and we've seen Inochi kind of mix it up a little bit now. You know, when death is on cooldown, you kind of wonder, all right, do I go in or do I stay off the pressure and just kind of camp it out? Obviously, against Wayne with the zoning tools, like, you don't want to sit around too long, otherwise they're just going to run away with that health economy. And Inochi again just chasing down, says, all right, I got death, I got to do it. HPA is coming out. How old are we?
For my information, was very young, younger than me actually, and yeah, able to block it out, but it doesn't matter. 2M is going to claim that life, and we're going to see another round 3 situation.
Yeah, that chip starts to add up, definitely, but it's good data, at least for Incendiate, recognizing, okay, HPA mix maybe won't work, so I just got to go for chip the whole time. Who knows? Maybe send out the SSBA, Yiggy, or just keep cashing out with the bros.
Oh yeah, no spot dodge on that DP, but oh wow, Death actually beating out Old Wheel. It's still a pretty good position for Death almost back to
There it is, sending out the death here. But yeah, a good shimmy there from Incendiate. Able to find the slide, setting up the cat, and punishing the reversal. SSBA's on the table. I can't imagine we're actually going to be spending it out like that, but we're getting close here.
Jumps again. TP and Bros comes out. Does this punish? It does, and Incendiate, you're going to take game number 2. That was a really good call for Incendiate. Just be like, I'm not dealing with whatever you have to do on your after I got BC'd. You take this HPA, I'm invulnerable, and yeah, if you do something risky, I'm gonna take advantage of that, and that he did. Gonna work out for him and on set point.
Absolutely, yeah. Incendiate down quite a bit of HP early on, and Unuchi have plenty of resources left. No bravery points spent yet, but yeah, just gonna get hit out by those plus frames. I don't think we're going to have enough to kill. Death is now completely down. We got like 10 seconds to hang out and wait. But Inochi's going in for the kill and finds it.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty lucky on Inochi's part because near without death for that long, you know, chip might be a factor eventually, but like near actually has to hit you because none of her normals do chip. So yeah, but
absolutely,
you know,
she's still got 6XL though, and that's what matters, right?
Yeah, exactly. Not all her universal mechanics are gone. Oh, and setup right now. Oh, and that's a throw setup right there. She gets a full combo off the throw, but Incendiate knew it, and Ino knew that Incendiate knew it. So we go for the throw bait right there, and you got a full combo into the super. And yeah, Ino puts a game on the board.
How many levels of Yomi do you think these two are on right now?
I guess 14. That would be my guess.
14 layers? Okay.
14 layers, yeah.
That's
one more
a
than Death has.
of Yomi.
It's it might even be yummy. But we're getting into it. Game 4 here. Inochi starting off strong. Maybe is this the turn of tides? Is Inochi gonna reverse sweep here?
Maybe. Ino has been really strong in this bracket, so definitely in the position where, you know, definitely playing at the level where she can do just that, but Incendiate definitely doesn't want that to pass. But oh, you're dead.
Oh yeah, this is so much. Yeah, minimal HP there on Death equals maximum damage. Incendiate getting blown out there. It's a little tricky. Inochi's starting to dial it in.
Yeah, I know she's been very patient on defense, and you know, not biting on any of the Lil, like the normal Lil stuff. Is able to place their death specials pretty well. But nice confirm right there from Incendiate. Gonna push Ino in the corner. And wow, okay, 6XL behind him.
You know, it is the best move in the game for a reason. It's got its own t-shirt too, but doesn't matter anyways. Incendiate able to find these hits and start this pressure. Death is down still, so now's your time to make the move, but Inochi not biting and able to find the hit.
Okay, yeah, unable to cash out right there. Was a little bit too far to get the confirm, and yeah, that's gonna cost you as Incendiate gonna put himself once again on set point.
Absolutely, yep. You know, we've seen Inochi start to reverse these things, and it's starting to seem like Incendiate's now adapting to that next level. Maybe we're on Yomi 15 or something, able to call out those deaths a little bit more and put them on cooldown, but Inochi ready for it this time. Has the corner, has his positioning, a lot of meter available to start cashing out too.
Exactly. Oh, what a hit off of the BC, and you're dead.
Option the install. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
what a choice. We're tying it up. We're going to game 5.
No, yeah, really smart from just to pop install, because it's like you're like one touch from killing your opponent and death is down. It's like you want that back as soon as possible so you can play the game. And yeah, great call from Nochi, and also being able to catch Incendiate mashing on Wake Up, and yeah, it's gonna close out that last round pretty convincingly, and we have a game 5 situation in our winners final.
Absolutely, yeah, and starting off this aggression strong from Incendiate, getting that life lead, getting the diamond lead. Oh, finds a hit, but no confirm. Didn't have the right routing there, but a reversal coming out. This, despite getting the hit, this is really good for Incendiate still. No meter, 1 bravery point down, but we're starting to make the comeback.
Oh yeah, I just want to note that was a really smart like recognition from Inochi, being able to DP that to not get hit by the bros after getting that hit. But you know, HPA coming later from Incendiate, gonna put Ino on one touch, and that touch is right there on the parry, and Incendiate is once again on Sentinel.
I have a feeling that Inochi's not quite out yet. I think we're about to see some good cooking here. Has all the corner pressure, has all this pressure to deal with Incendiate, though just respecting it, recognizing I don't have cooldowns, I'm gonna chill. But Inochi finding the hit, big start.
Yeah, exactly, and getting all that meter back. Oh, but caught right there on the bros and confirm into 2-1-4U, and that is a good chunk of damage right there. It's definitely the turning point that Incendiate needs in this round. Oh, caught again with the bros. We have a similar situation we literally just saw right before.
Eats the pasta too? Oh no, yeah, one bravery point. SSBA is available, so gotta look out for that too. Avoiding the bros, that was a scary situation. One bravery point left for Incendiate. Oh my goodness, this could be it.
That is certainly it. Wake up fight. What a just like option from Ino. Just choose that. Like if Incendiate pressed the button, you were dead. 100%. You had no bravery points. But yeah, it's like that's that confidence that you need to put yourself in winners finals and put yourself on last round against a person on the caliber of Incendiate.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Gonna go for the corner positioning too, recognizing, all right, not a big chance, and I don't want Wayne running away. Putting him right here at home is where we need to be. Inochi starting challenge from Incendiate.
Yeah, what a mash right there. Inochi doing a lot of 2H into 5U to kind of catch the mash. But yeah, right now Incendiate doesn't get the meter, but this is one mix away. Jumps again, BC, mashes after BC, and now you're in the corner. Wait, setup? Oh, but doesn't care. We're just
answer.
Not enough to kill though.
Oh yeah, Chip's coming out.
BC gets baited by the parry, and Incendiate, you know, prevents the reverse 3-0 in a really crazy ending. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many decisions made there. I figured the Death 100 Hands would be able to stall the HPA out, but then the HPA won, and then, oh my gosh, both players, you know, it could have went totally either way, but
patch notes are out. Patch notes are out right now.
Are we going to do a live patch note reading?
No, we got a tournament to fucking run.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to be reading the patch notes too.
I'm putting the patch notes everywhere. I'm putting them everywhere.
So for the 56 of you who are here, it was so nice of you to be here, obviously.
There are 4 characters. There's Vasaraga, Zoe. There's only 4 changes. Vasaraga,
wait, Vasaraga?
Zoe.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. Vasaraga got nerfed. Zoe got shit. UL got stuff. And Anila got buffs. Anila buffs.
Far M is now -7. Soulforge no longer stops depleting when activating Soulforge. The gauge still full. Wait, the Soulforge gauge no longer stops depleting when activated. Oh. Does it? That's weird. I don't know if that's a bug or something.
You guys can fucking no more color ratings.
Oh,
they got rid of squares. Hillman's on suicide watch.
The squares? Did they really?
Yeah, they did. Color rate is gone.
You have higher, equal, lower estimated skill level.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, well, who cares about that? We're still on dispatch.
Passion of ranked, but who cares? Yeah, let's throw it back on Inochi. Or I'm sorry, not Inochi. We got J-Law and Niantic.
Jamal and Niantic. The Fate with Vakala not coming out, sticking with the Beatrix. You know, Dave probably really happy about that one, but
yeah, maybe just a little bit. We've seen enough of Vakala to last a lifetime or two, but
yeah.
Good start here. Just a lot of patience, man. Most patient Beatrix NA, perhaps. Going for the JL, but gonna get blown up by it now. J-Mom gonna party here.
Yeah, a couple stray hits right there from Jamal, but not gonna lead to a kill. And now Delta Clock range for Beatrix. I'm gonna be honest, we didn't see a lot of Delta Clock used at all in the other sets when we were watching Niantic, but oh god, we're gonna see it right here.
Absolutely big cash out. Yeah, like you mentioned, Delta Clock. Oh, an unfortunate button drop. Oh no, and gonna get hit out of it. J-Bomb surviving and gonna be able to steal that round away.
Yeah, that's the online for you. Button got eaten out, and you know you inputted your 2-3-6 a little bit too early, and it whiffs. And yeah, Jamam got to capitalize on the mistake and take first round. But Niantic pushing forward like that round never happened. Pretty strong start, but we got a BC out. 1 bravery point left for Jamam.
Sorry, 0 bravery.
My bad.
Now Niantic's like, oh boy, it is party time. You are dead, bro.
Yeah, maybe
so. Maybe not actually.
Yeah,
all
maybe
right,
not
we'll
right
live
now.
this time.
But oh wow,
Whoa.
what an
Absolute
option!
disrespect. Yeah, 2L, even though with the SSBA on deck, ready to go. Niantic, just saying, I don't believe you're going to do it. There's no way, bro.
Yeah, exactly. The confidence to not be scared of that that option. And going for a command grab of his own, able to take that second round and looking to take this third round as well. A nice confirm right there. Empty jump into throw. Oh, but what a mash from Jamal.
Absolutely, that's a good way to start. You know, you do have that grappler life bar to use as a resource. No bravery counter on that. And again, Niantic, there it is. The second one said, all right, no more plus frame shoot. This is silly.
Yeah. 1 touch left for Niantic. And there it is. The 2 U catches on counter hit and confirms into the 2-1-4. And Niantic going to take game 1 of our loser semifinal.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Absolutely, yep. So big start here. Of course, it is first to 3. So, and you know, with Ladiva, it can be so swingy at times too. So,
Oh, 100%.
just one guess is sometimes you need to win a round or a set or who knows. But Niantic, you know, starting off in the corner here, a little brutal. J-Mom definitely happy to be here.
100%. Seeing like a couple of defensive options coming out from Niantic, but Jamam trying to bait out a DP, and yeah, that patience right there, I was gonna say works out in Niantic's favor, but that reversal super would be a good start for.
Yeah, no more patience here.
Yeah, no more
Says,
patience.
All right, I gotta start doing something. Ooh, okay, not gonna be able to get the wall bounce, but definitely good start. All this 5L pressure so difficult to deal with at times, especially no resource available for J-Mom, and so low on life too, down to 1 bravery point.
Exactly. Headbutt, hard knockdown BC. No bravery points left for Jamam. And crouches under the lariat. And Niantic going to take another round.
Yeah, this is huge for Niantic. Going to be able to maintain that advantage there. Keep pushing forward. Trying to close this out as quick as possible. Get that rematch. But, uh-oh, finding that sweet J-Mom. Really starting to party.
Yeah. Good riding free right there. But we playing footsies now, but DP comes out.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it rip, you know? Recognize real respects real. I think one of the challenges, too, for J-Mon in this matchup, as soon as they find the 6SL, my bad, but Niantic is so pressed to hold down back, and J-Mon always wants to go for that strike pressure, so now I think we're gonna start seeing that command grab. Here's 2 of them in a row. Oh, my goodness.
Exactly. Going empty 5H into command grab super is certainly an option. Oh, no, you did not. You press after 2-1-4 and gets caught into an SSBA, and certified Beatrix moment, 2 BP down. And this is a very different round than it was 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, absolutely. But right now, J-Mom trying to close it out. The headbutt getting close. Has that 50 meter to maybe ult lariat. Yeah, there's the start. The spot dodge to punish. Still not out of it, though. Oh, it's the second hit.
Yeah, gets caught standing. Honestly, I was surprised that Niantic decided to throw on the spot dodge for ult lariat. Probably could have killed, but doesn't matter. Was able to close it out still, and Niantic 2 games up in this loser semifinals, trying to put themselves in loser finals against Inochi. But command grab comes out. I think that's the first normal command grab we've seen this set.
Yeah, I believe so. But, J-Mom's starting to implement them a little bit more. It seems like Niantic, is totally content to accept those command grabs until maybe you just got to let that DP rip. Holding up back, definitely not in their favor. Of course, J-Mom always ready to pressure with the normals. And right now, they're getting capitalized on it with those heavies. This should be a dead Beatrix, right?
Oh, yeah, 100. I think that might be too high. Oh, no, never mind. I was wrong. But yeah, you're certainly dead.
The Ladiva is a big girl. It's going to hit every time. Don't worry.
Yep. You're so right. But yeah, a pretty good round for Jamam, But, obviously, still have a really big hill to climb being down 2-0 against Beatrix of all characters.
I think you just gotta command grab the riding free, right? Wake up.
Yeah.
Just do that like 8 times and you'll eventually win a round. Just do that another 24, you're good to go. But Niantic is just so good at this pressure, and oh no, down 1 bravery point. You have to imagine they're gonna spend SBA here. Oh yeah, with the cash out. Oh yes, no drops please. Online net play, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's like I was just mentioning, that was the first time we saw command grab works, and maybe that was the reason why, because Niantic is so active on defense, not trying to deal with this. We've seen the DPs, we've seen even the backdashes on Jamam sitting there and waiting, and finally a defensive option coming out to beat the command grab and to work to put Niantic on set point.
They're on set point. Yeah, that had a clash, and unfortunately they both buffered an option, but it seems like double jab seems to work out. J-Mom starting off again, 2 bravery points down in the first 20 seconds. All this damage is going to start adding up. It's like pre-patch Beatrix now. Got to worry about that. 4H finding the hit. They're not going to be able to build enough for the SBA, but, one more hit could be enough.
Oh, yeah. One more hit is definitely enough. Almost got the hit right there. But this
is where it all begins.
Reversal super.
Out. Oh, no. Niantic. Pulled the trigger a little too early.
Yeah, we were talking about that patient earlier. The patience finally wore thin, and Jamam was ready. One throw could be the end, but DP right there. There's one touch situation for both players.
Equal. Delta Clock is back. Oh my god, the head, but recognizing Delta Clock is coming, I gotta do something challenging. I'm so surprised that didn't even clash or something like that.
Yeah, that just straight up beat.
Just exploded it. J-Mom on the board. Is this the start of a reverse 3-0? I don't know. Niantic saying no, not yet, dude. Shut up.
Yeah. Who knows? This is what Diva we're talking about. As long as you get the couple right guesses, the mental stack could just build, and yeah, that's how it starts. But right now,
absolutely. Yeah, this is a good start too. Unfortunately, a lot of cooldowns are off, so Niantic's just gonna say, "I'll just BC it, blood, and it's cool."
Yeah. That's right here. This is honestly a good hit for either of these players. Could spell the end of this round.
Absolutely, yeah. It has that 100-meter down to 1 diamond apiece now. Oh, no diamonds. Oh, no. Yeah, you hate to see that. Niantic should be able to cash out. Keep it simple. Right into SBA. And Niantic again here. I feel like we've been saying that over and over again. Niantic on set point.
Yeah, here we
this
go.
whole tournament.
Yep.
They're making it interesting, to say the least. The anti-air to call it immediately, but unfortunately the light DP not able to connect.
Yep. Yeah. Got Jamam in the corner. What a whiff punish, and is going to get another hit on the 6XL, tack on some more damage. I'm not sure if you're spending. No, you're not. This is one more close H from death. Not even a close H. This is like one more far 5L or 6XL from death.
Just the stare down. That's crazy. Oh, getting it cross up. Now they're in the corner. You got to worry about that, but able to find the spot dodge out of that lariat. Niantic just trying to bait something. J-Mom not biting quite yet. Again, another jump over, but it's not going to matter. This time, Niantic closes it out. 3-1. Moving on, eliminating J-Mom.
That was like, despite the score count, even the score count is like, it wasn't a sweep. But, even those rounds were really neck and neck. Jamam just couldn't find enough openings. The couple of times that you did see Jamam try to throw out command grab, I think we only saw him land one. And, Niantic was ready for all the other attempts, just really couldn't open him up. And that's, the downfall of grapplers. What if you just don't guess right? Then you lose. And, yeah, Niantic able to take advantage of that, and we're going to be seeing him in losers finals up against Inochi.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's going to be, oh my goodness. Is that a run back from winner's side?
No, I don't think so.
No, it is. Yeah. Winner's semis. Inochi won 3-0.
Oh, that was against Jamal.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
This was the other side.
Yeah. Other bracket. Yeah. You're right. Look, dinner time is soon, but that's okay. We still got Grand Blue, and in order to afford dinner, sometimes you got to pay money, right? What would be a good way to make some money tonight? What do you think?
Maybe the matcherino. I'm looking over here, and I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be eating dinner tonight. We got 20 more codes still remaining. We got a lot of people in here. I'm just saying. And we have more than enough people to claim the rest of these codes. So, if you just want to give yourself 30 seconds, go hit the link, go claim a code, give these players some money, because this has been some really good sets. These have been really tight sets all around. But yeah, while you guys do that, we're going to be starting our losers finals. We have Beatrix versus Nier, Niantic versus Inochi, another first to 3.
Absolutely. I mean, before we really get into this, these players are going to be playing footsies forever. But, there's enough codes there to get a Little Caesars pizza. And in this economy, that goes a long way. So, helping Amigo out here. But, I like the respect here. And immediately, Inochi goes in at that 6FL, finds the hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good job on that right there. Honestly, funny enough, that's Niantic is being a little bit more aggressive on defense than he was against Ladiva, against Nier, of all characters. So it's pretty interesting to see. It's kind of just a change of game plan already. The shift from the grappler to this Nier character. But oh god, I think you're dead.
Delta Clock. Yeah, this is looking kind of bleak. Oh my god, they are dead, aren't they?
You're dead. Yep.
I like how, you mentioned the game plan is changing, right? A lot of people against the grappler, it's like, hey, don't engage with the grappler. Just leave them alone and they'll hang themselves. But with Nier, you got to pressure and make sure death doesn't come out. Otherwise, she actually gets to play the game and you don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. Nier, it has their strong points, but it doesn't matter when you're in the corner taking a close age counter hit.
Yeah, it's such a big chunk immediately. Man, that was 40%. I thought that she's not allowed to do that anymore. And immediately, Niantic.
I don't know. We've been thinking that a lot, and obviously we've been wrong. So,
patch notes came out. We're dealing with this for a little while.
Reversal command grab.
Delta Clock is online too. Don't you dare riding free. Please don't. Gonna be at the 100 hands. Oh, there it is. And that's gonna be the first game, Niantic. With the hit confirm.
Yeah, great recognition from Niantic to see the JU and just run straight towards Nier. Get that 6XL, and with Delta Clock, was able to get a confirm to close out that round. But yeah, pretty strong start into this round right here. Oh, but again, another jump out. Like I said, we didn't see this many jumps outs against Jamam. And we've already seen 2 against Nier of all characters.
Yeah, maybe is Nier the real grappler. I don't know. And unfortunately dropped there on the riding free, but, able to escape relatively scot-free. Death getting a little bit of damage on board. Oh, the backdash, but no punish. Niantic aware, but, just a little slow on the trigger. Inochi trying to make this comeback.
Oh, but what a mash, and that's certainly going to kill. Inochi getting around on the board against Niantic's Beatrix.
Battle 2.
Yep, good start. It's, still a little bit of a hill to climb, but every round counts, of course. Oh, and again, we've seen Inochi go for that a couple times. Bait that 6XL, go for the far H punish, crush any sort of attempts and get things going. But Niantic answering back saying, all right, I swear the second one won't miss.
Yeah, again, good recognition on the JU, just running past and running right towards Nier as she is recovering from the air. And yeah, a pretty good start for Niantic. But back throw to the corner. This is actually a one-touch situation.
Yep, just going to keep cycling those throws. Death is online. Going to force that BC. We do have Delta Clock and SSBA, so you got to watch your ankles regardless. Doesn't matter how close you are. Inochi does only have 2 diamonds too, so an SSBA could be critical.
Yeah, this could be really bad. Oh, 1 BP? Oh, no.
No! This is terrible!
I don't... Oh, but he dropped!
The drop! So unfortunate. And yeah, the respect gonna send the DP saying, hey, you have no bravery points, bro. I'm cashing out. And Inochi able to tie it up.
Yeah, that drop was crucial. I didn't want to say you were dead right there, but that was like into a one-touch situation. And yeah, you know, able to take advantage of that drop and get themselves a game on the board. And yeah, 1-1 in this losers finals.
Starting off that aggression, and again, Inochi just able to thread the needle on the Beatrix pressure. It's so scary to press against this character sometimes, but you know, they're finding a way, and speed of pressing, Niantic finding the hit this time, trying to build back up this life deficit here. Delta Clock is online though.
Oh, and there it is. It should be a full combo. I imagine you're going to spend, and yep, there it is. Put Nier on 0 bravery points. And yeah, this is looking like a one-touch situation. Might even one command grab. Wake up button and... Alright.
What? You know,
don't know.
maybe that's the Yomi level 16. I don't know what's happening, but Inochi saying, I believe I'm matching on Beatrix. This character is not scary. Nier was the original top tier, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Channeling in that pre-patch nerf, I guess.
Yeah, that confidence is definitely something you need against a character like this. As scary as it might be, you have to take those risks to get those games. But
absolutely,
yeah.
Unfortunately, Grand Blue Handshake. Uh-oh, Niantic saying, all right, I'm firing on all cylinders here. I got my Thunderbird loops ready to go. Gonna be able to cash out into the SBA, and it should be dead.
Yeah, that's
perfect.
Yep, we got another round 3 situation.
Yeah, tying up the set count here, but Inochi getting the first hit, just chasing down the Beatrix on the defense this time.
Oh yeah, again, another jump! Niantic's been like 3 for 3 on those jumps. Oh, but a mash right there. Gonna get caught out on the DP. And it's gonna spend super since, you know, that's gonna be gone anyways. Why not cash out all the damage you can? Put Niantic on, I would say one-touch situation, but this is Nier we're talking about with no death, so maybe not.
Yeah, all that juice is back now. Nier's got the death back online, but we do have Delta Clock, and challenging the death, even with that life deficit, very scary, but able to find that hit. It's only really one more guess here for Niantic, and they should be able to close it out, but oh, the Chad this time, able to challenge Niantic. Gonna be able to close this out and go up here, 2-1.
Yeah, we saw Inochi get away with a lot of wake-up mashes, and Niantic catching the one that I wouldn't say it matters the most, but mattered a lot, putting themselves up in this losers finals in the position to get the run back against Incendia in grand finals. But we've seen Inochi on the back foot in her making these comebacks, so we definitely cannot be counting her out right now.
Yeah, absolutely, multiple times, but it's starting to seem like Niantic's just buttoning up the pressure, right? Why go for frame traps? I see that Inochi's starting to challenge me a bit more, so just challenge back and keep things tight. Gotta be able to find the answer with the SBA, and now no Brave counterpoints too, so all this pressure is pretty real. Gotta spend that meter to find something, and again, Death gets chopped down, but now Inochi on the attack.
Uh-oh, but maybe try to jump out again, and it's gonna set up... Uh-oh.
Oh, is this enough? SBA? Or
This
SSBA?
is-
Oh, boy.
I want to say you're not dead, but... Oh,
Barely.
just barely!
It can't
but
chip
look at
goes
that!
overhead! Oh, that was off a throw, by the way, folks. So,
Yeah, man.
but, Inochi, not out of it yet, trying to tie up this game count.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was a really, really tall hill to climb right there for Nier, getting their damage and then having to kind of wait to get their damage again to make that comeback. But she found a way and is up around. But right now, Niantic trying to even the score once again.
Absolutely finding that overhead, and again using that delay hit from Death to find the hit on the cross up. Wall bounces aplenty too, trying to get that Death back. Oh, the
what a
jump out
trade!
again, but trading in Niantic's favor.
All right, just getting some space, spending a meter. This is a really scary situation to be. One hit will be enough to kill. Oh, kills Jet, but not. Yeah, but not enough to hit near.
No brave points left. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so dangerous. Ah man, riding free is gonna be let rip.
Oh, 2-4, no confirm. Oh, you're dead.
This is a kill. Niantic on set point.
Yeah, wasn't able to confirm off of the 2-1-4H. If you just did one other special, that certainly would have been enough to kill. But Niantic just sending in the full screen SBA on any cancel. It's like if you did anything, that was it. And yeah, now sitting pretty good in this third round. Catches a low in this.
Goes to the low. That's so much, saving that for the longest time. This is gonna be not quite. Oh, but the jab, Inochi saying, all right, you got me. Niantic gonna be moving on.
Yeah, it's like a really rough situation to be in, as near, it's like you've been seeing a lot of like bashing on like wake up and catching that stuff right there, try to get it a couple more times. Obviously Niantic, I've seen this story, I've played these games before, and yeah, able to capitalize on that, but great run from Inochi, taking out some really, really strong players on what a lot of people would, like to see as one of the worst characters in the game. So, as long as you stick to it, man, as long as you stick to it, you can do anything. And, definitely showing that this bracket right there, despite going out at third place.
Yeah, absolutely. Not to scoff at either. Third place in a really stacked bracket like this with the run that they had too is like, oh my god, like how do you deal with that?
Yeah, exactly.
Able to defeat Yoru, right? And you had to deal with Wing as well. And who else did we have? Got a couple people.
Yeah, beat your mom 3-0.
Beat your mom, yeah.
Yeah, and then the really close set against Incendiate, like that set could have gone either way. So it's like really, really solid run. Like you said, nothing to scoff at, but really respectable third place. And Inochi did really good, but it's like why does she not get rewarded for it? Because we don't have enough money in this match. We still have 19 codes remaining. If you want to get what's the payout for Curry Cup? What is it, Aaron?
What are we sitting at? It's 60 30 10.
60 30 10 for just in general, or do we need like a prize pool or like
it's top at $50 it's gonna be top 4 gets paid.
Oh, okay, so top 3 already gets paid out.
Yeah, they always get paid out.
Oh, great. Okay, I was thinking this was like another bracket. It's like, okay, we need to hit this amount for everybody to be like this amount of people to get paid out. Well, yeah, disregard I guess
gets relatively little, but
yeah, exactly. But if you want to support, with that amazing showing, and think about putting some more money in the pot. If you haven't claimed the code, go claim that right now. We see people claiming codes. Thank you, Vermilion, Labyrinth. We have 17 more codes remaining. We have another first of 3 set coming up. Our last set, possibly last set of the night. So we'd like to see all those codes gone by then. But yeah, we appreciate your support regardless. Let's get on into this last set.
are we back?
Battle 2. Engage.
We've been seeing that a lot. It's a pretty common setup for Wayne to go for, but oh my god, what a run under and close H from Niantic. And once again, the same situation and nice awareness to get that confirmed into the Youth Thunderbird. Get a lot of damage.
Absolutely going to go for the delayed reversal option here. Niantic, though, challenging immediately on Wake Up, recognizing those bros ain't real enough. Oh, gonna find the hit. Niantic's going to be able to score a win here.
Yep. Yeah, pretty good. Clean 2 rounds, especially that second round right there. Put themselves up a game against Incendiate. Completely different from what we saw in their first set, with Incendiate taking the first 2 and Niantic trying to make a comeback. But, you know, Niantic riding this momentum from, you know, 3 pretty solid matches in loser side. So maybe, you know, Incendiate just needs to get used to the pace that Niantic is running at right now. And right now, it seems like it's not happening this round, as Niantic should be able to close out this one and put themselves 3 rounds up against Incendiate's win.
Absolutely, yeah. They've had a heck of a losers run here. Plenty of games to play and get warmed up here. So we'll see how Incendiate adapts. Obviously, you know, Wayne, very high APM character, so you got to be able to make sure you're throwing the bots at the right time. And it's kind of on Niantic to check to see, all right, is this stuff real, or am I able to press here? Yeah.
Oh, what a whip punish on that 6XL. Not too much off of it, but yeah, I'm gonna spend a BC, get a hard knockdown, backdash to you.
Oh, finds the jab, but again, Niantic just patient, says, all right, it's cool, no worries. There's no real mix here. The Catbot missiles are always so hard to deal with, as you know, we sort of showed of. You know, I can chuck an old fireball, but still one's always gonna come.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, right now, both players are trying to find a hit right now. Incendia gets one more, and it could be the round, and there it is. Should be enough to kill.
Just clipped out barely by that last rocket. Gonna spend that EX Lariat, and the last Raging Strike gonna be able to close it out. Incendia on the board here in this set. Of course, it is grand finals, right? Incendia only needs 3 to take it home. Niantic needs to get 3 to reset and go for another 3.
Exactly, and Niantic looking to do just that right now. Good start in this 3rd round. Empty jump throw right now. This is a 1 good hit away from game 3. But Incendiate says, I want to go to game 3 with me on the board, but Niantic not having any of that. Back throw, not enough to kill, but this is a really rough situation.
Yep, ship the meteor. Whoa, dodges the ult, bro, sending the DP. It doesn't matter though. Niantic trying to speed run this set here.
It was pretty quick rounds, even though that round went, or that game went to a game 3. You know, Niantic, he wants that reset. He wants it now. But the Incendiate not trying to go down like that. What a backdash! Unable to get the punish though, and yeah, but we're out the corner.
Absolutely chasing down the lane, but yeah, bro's able to call in clutch. This is gonna be a big grip of damage, and gonna get the salad too. Healthy eats, riding free, is able to use Delta Clock and all these special moves, so gotta be worried about that.
Uh-oh, and this is definitely something else you have to worry about. That Delta Clock into SSBA, and now you have 1 crystal left. Half your health is gone. What is Incendiate gonna do?
Him still has a 1. Wow, just the commit to that. Crazy. Finds the hit and gonna be able to take the round there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like on the back foot, but great confirm off of that far M. Be able to close out that round. And yeah, another round on the board. Definitely needed if he wants to take this set without it being reset.
Absolutely, but you know, Incendiate not quite out of this yet. Needs to make sure that that pressure stays down on the Niantic. Niantic able to find the answer with the Star Chaser there, but firing back with a Lariat.
Yeah, really good decision by Incendiate. The backdash on the grab attempt, able to confirm. And another Rising JL. We've seen a lot of those in this bracket so far. This might be able to kill.
I think this is enough. Yeah, gonna spend plenty of firecrackers. One more. Oh no, not quite. SSBA still on the table, but shift damage is gonna be enough. Send it on the board here.
Yeah, not even if that didn't kill, he had all his cooldowns. Not too much you can do about that if you're in the corner against Lil Wayne. So, yeah, good game from Incendiate. Gonna get around on the board. And we might be seeing a reverse of what we saw in the semi set with Niantic going up 2 and Incendiate trying to make this reverse 3 up.
Absolutely, yeah. Incendiate, again, starting to figure out this play pattern a little bit more, navigate. Wow, throwing the riding free. That's like the first one they threw out all set, and it just gets punished immediately. Incendiate. Oh, an unfortunate drop.
Yeah, just a little bit too far for the bros to hit, I think. That could be a crucial DP punish miss right there, because that's a lot of damage on the board, but Incendiate not phased by it. And
oh, yeah, gonna send out that HPA. Gotta guess, figure out what's happening. Are you gonna go for chip, try to hit a mix or something? And just gonna spend it. Yeah, but luckily no punish there, any sort of challenge. Just the 2L to check.
Oh, but what a 6-6L in retaliation. And Incendiate gonna put another round on the board, trying to put himself on a Game 5 situation in this grand final.
Actually, you're gonna start off with the delay sweep, you know, just to see if Beatrix is slipping. Obviously, those lower button priorities is really good, just to challenge the riding freeze and maybe go into fireball or something, but Niantic not biting there. And now it's just kind of playing out this bro game, the clash, but the throw from Niantic challenging early.
Yeah. And Niantic able to find this confirm right here. Gonna opt to spend your meter to take a bravery point and Incendiate HP out Waco.
Yeah, immediately. Just try to get that screen position back. Niantic recognizing, all right, I gotta chill, no worries. And yeah, I gotta spin it again. Guard crushing anyways. Oh, but the Thunderbird able to challenge the 2M.
Yeah, exactly. And what a 2U right there. Gonna set up. Not too much, but hard knockdown. BC catches Incendiate mashing on Wake Up, and Niantic is on set point to reset the bracket.
Yep, one round away. Incendiate, of course, wanting to tie it up here. Go to that game 5. Doesn't want to run it back, I would think. But, you know, finding these first initial hits, Incendiate's starting to do really well here. Has all this pressure available to him.
Well, gets caught low, but no big confirm off of that. But, oh, no punish off of the Thunderbird. But Incendiate still in a really good position, and even better position right here. If this is Incendiate, then it kills.
Yeah, we're going to be able to get the Raging Chain routing due to the raw Rekka there. And yeah, we're going to a game 5 here. Incendiate 1 game away from taking the tournament. Niantic 1 game away from resetting.
Exactly. Literally a reverse situation from what we saw in winners semis. It's just, will it play out exactly the same? And or will Incendiate be able to close this one out? Right now, Niantic looking like he wants to put it on reset.
Oh, gonna be able to find that crouch confirmed. Good awareness from Niantic. And yeah, gonna go for the ultimate Thunderbird just to make sure that they've got that challenge there ready. Incendiate really low on life. Not a lot of resources able to cash out and get anything going, but gonna use the belly flop just to switch sides and maintain that pressure.
Yeah, a lot of key punishes just missed right there by Incendiate, but it's gonna get that throw and blocks the 6-6M.
We've seen Niantic go for that so many times too.
Yeah, in that situation, and he was ready for it. Gets a no escape. And gets the mash.
Counter hit. Oh my gosh, Incendiate trying to reverse it here. That was looking so good for Niantic. We got to maintain that composure.
Yeah, just like great options from Incendiate. Yeah, right now. Another throw on riding free.
And there's another throw teched this time, delayed with Niantic. Another delay tech. Everything's going Incendiate right now. And Niantic now starting to put on the aggression. Finds the hit with that far H, but it's not going to be enough to get things going.
Oh yeah, Bros calls it out, and the low on the Rockets, and Incendiate is going to be able to complete the reverse 3-0 and take Curry Cup number 27.
Oh man, yeah, what a reversal turn of events. You can't be mad about that. That was good playing both sides. Incendiate really playing to those outs, and Niantic just coming up just short enough, but second place again against such strong opponents too. It's so hard to complain about that positioning. And of course, Inochi scoring that third place with Nier no less. The holdout for Nier still strong and still doing well.
Yeah, exactly. Great run all around to all these players. A lot of close sets. We saw like, Incendiate 3-2. We saw Incendiate Niantic 3-2s. We saw friggin' Vicala mirrored 3-2. Just a lot of tight sets all around. Like you couldn't really ask for better competition on the night before the patch.
Absolutely, yeah, yep. So yeah, this is gonna be the last Curry Cup on this existing patch. Obviously, the patch notes, like we mentioned, just dropped about a half hour ago, give or take. So go check them out. It's a relatively light read, right?
Yeah,
Those you looking forward to, Meg?
Small patch. The conservative balance still at play. There are significant changes for the characters that got changed. Basaraga got a lot of changes to stance. Goes from 20 frames cooldown to 80 frames cooldown on stance. H tackle the second one does come out if you spot dodge it or if it whiffs. Some pretty significant nerfs. Anila got a lot of love. Yule got a lot of love. Trying to think of else. There's the one other character. Zoe got a lot of love.
Zoe, yeah, a lot of more stabilizations and stuff. Yeah, down with the Voss, I guess. Matera still going free.
Matera lives another patch. Wayne lives another patch. Beatrix another patch. I'm just saying, we're kind of stuck in the same game until Ilsa, and that's projected like January. That's a couple more months we have of this version. Just saying, but who knows?
We still got Wilderness.
Yeah, Wilderness doing the exact same thing he did before. It is what it is, but
I don't got much to say, so Dave, Destin, you got any pluggables you want to plug?
Yeah, my birthday is Wednesday and I don't know what to do, so you can at me on Twitter, DaveGaming_, and tell me what I should do.
Yep. I honestly don't have too much to say. I'm not active on like any of my socials, so go wish Dave a happy birthday when it comes. Show this guy some love because he's always put in work, whether it's in or out of the commentary booth. So show him some love because that's our goat right there.
Also claim those damn codes, you guys. Come on, there's 13 left.
Yeah, there's 13 left.
You better do it.
Codes.
Yeah,
that would be a great birthday gift for me if you claim those codes. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I don't even get the money. I just want to see that number go down.
Exactly. Okay. Show some love to our competitors, and
with that, that's gonna be it from us. You can find me at @AaronCurry_Aaron Curry on Twitch, obviously. Next Wednesday, I'm gonna be starting up a Persona Weekly called The Build Up to Frosty Faustings, leading up to Frosty Faustings for the game. So that'll be every Wednesday, except for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. Then, obviously, Curry Cup still gonna happen. Regardless of whatever people feel about the patch, I'm still gonna be here every Monday. So, outside of that, that's it from us. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Greg because his character got buffed, and I want to hear his words on the Greg buffs. On the Greg. Okay, sorry about the crash. I probably have to update my OBS. I don't know what happened. Kind of a bummer. So, yeah. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to go make the top 8 and play some Grand Blue. Bye!
Later, gamers.
Bye-bye.